Okay, and we're back. Hello, hello. So, today we are starting Fallout 4 on survival difficulty. We did a poll a while back, it's about a month ago now, on what game I wanted to do next. 2 months ago, good lord. And Fallout 4 won it, and that is what we were going to start. I wanted to start this earlier, but there's been a lot going on IRL, so it got a little delayed, but we are finally here and should be ready to go. To start with, I want to run through what mods I'm using, just so that people are aware of what mods we're running. There's nothing in here that is going to affect the difficulty. There's a few mods here that have options that could affect the difficulty, but I won't be using any of the features of that will affect the difficulty. It should be exactly as difficult as regular survival mode, with one exception that I will discuss here. I'm going to pull this up. Is there a way for me to temporarily go to screen capture so that I can just show this bit off? If I move you to here, beautiful. Okay, so this is what we are currently running. Is it extended dialogue interface? I haven't tested this today. Okay, extended dialogue interface is working good. I was like, I know one of those dialogue interface options needs to be enabled for one of the other mods to work, so wanted to make sure that was there. Good. Okay, so the unofficial Fallout 4 patch, collection of bug fixes, nothing fancy. Cross jetpack is something that I need for the Sisters of Battle. I have some 40k stuff for my main file. I'm not going to be using any of the 40k stuff. There's like some 40k faction armor available in the game through these mods, and I think some 40k weapons available through these mods. I won't be using any of those for this playthrough because those could be scaled or balanced improperly, and I'm not trying to use anything that would make my game easier. Maybe if we get to the very end of the game and I'm like at the point where I'm just already, so is well established and set up that these wouldn't be anything game breaking, we can take a look at them for fun, but we won't be using them while I'm leveling. Like, I'm not gonna be like speed running to the Sisters of Battle armor so that I can get the advantage that would give me. That's not why they're there. They're mostly just there so that when I'm playing in my main file, I don't have to keep switching back and forth between two different mod setups because that would be a pain in the ass. So any of those, cross jetpack, Space Marine, Relic Space Marine, these two Sisters of Battle things. And then I think I have a Skitarii thing. Does that even have a mod? Oh, there it is. Yeah, right there. Enabled. So those are there. We might see them. We might encounter parts of them as we're playing the game, but we're not going to be using any of it. Achievement with mods enabler. I just like being able to have achievements while I'm playing the game with mods enabled, so I have a mod that does that. Vivid Weathers is a weathers and seasons thing. If I have this enabled correctly, I think I have another mod that's helping with this. It should allow for the types of weather that you can encounter in the game to change as we're playing the game. So like when it becomes winter, we'll get snow. The trees should change to greener leaves in the summer and spring, colorful leaves in the fall, and the leaves should fall off the trees in the winter, if I have this set up correctly. There's a fair chance that the weathers mods aren't actually set up correctly because this is the last thing I installed, and they seemed a little complicated. If they stop working or I have any problems, we may just end up disabling those just to get rid of them, but we'll see. What else do we got here? Rest of these are a bunch of nonsense. Mod configuration menu just lets you, have a menu in the game that lets you configure some of the mod settings. So, got that there. Enable console survival. This allows me to use the console in survival mode. Typically, the console is completely disabled in survival mode. This is a Bethesda game. Sometimes things break, or quests break, or something breaks that you can't fix without... Oh, hello. Why is everything suddenly dying on me? Okay, my monitor just blinked in and out. That's a good sign. I'm glad to know that's still happening. I don't even see where my... Oh, whatever, it's fine. We'll live. Yeah, I want my console enabled. Wait, why isn't this capturing? Hello? Oh god. Capture this screen. Ban you. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to tab in Fallout from the cursor on the screen, which it shouldn't be. I have a screen capture enabled, and I have it set to capture my first monitor. Right, capture this. Okay, there we go. Ridiculous. Alright, we're fine. And also, hi Ghosty, how's it going? Anyways, yeah, so console survival, just so that if something were to break horrendously, we could tab into console. I'm not going to be using that for, like, anything that would affect gameplay difficulty. It's, again, just there in case, like, a quest trigger fails to properly activate, or... Going well, hope I'm okay. I'm doing great. I have some real-life news we'll talk about in a bit, but yeah. Right now, I just want to finish up this mod list. But yeah, console survival, just so I can fix anything if the game Bethesda's. It's really annoying. I enabled that at one point just because I had a quest that like the quest trigger didn't activate, and so all my NPCs were just standing there not doing anything. And the only option would have been, because I was in survival, would have been reloading a much earlier save, like several hours of gameplay earlier, and attempting to reload it. It's like, this just was annoying, so we're just gonna put in the option to enable the console. Fine. Bullet counted reload. This one, I guess, technically affects the difficulty, kind of, for like one weapon. There is the lever action rifle that is added with Far Harbor, which is a lever action rifle, and you slide bullets in through the loading port, and then cock the lever to arm it. In the default game, I think it holds 7 rounds. And in the default game, if you fire one bullet from a full... Is it a magazine? From a full load, we'll say. You have 7 bullets loaded in the thing. You fire one, and then you hit the reload button. The animation would show your character sliding 7 bullets into the loading port, and then cocking it, after firing 1 bullet. Which doesn't make any sense, because there would still be 6 bullets in there, so you wouldn't... That's not how lever-action rifles work. It's one of the things that makes lever-action rifles fun. Same for revolvers. If you fired... it doesn't matter as much for revolvers, because they use like a quick loader animation in this, so your character just ejects the entire thing, and then like slaps in a new set, and then closes the chambers, or cylinder, so it's not as big of a deal. This does allow you to only reload the number of bullets that you've actually fired, which I guess you could argue technically is a gameplay change, because it means the reload is very slightly slower if you've only fired 1 bullet, but it should be. That's how those guns work, and it drives me nuts when they don't work correctly. So we've put a mod in there that makes them work correctly. Script extender needed for some of the other mods to run. Address library needed for some of the other mods to run. Console utility is, again, just needed for some of the mods to function properly. Project Mojave adds access to an early part of Fallout New Vegas in Fallout 4. Nothing from that will show up until you do the activation quest that lets you go to the Mojave Wasteland. There are a few guns and armor pieces that you can get from Fallout New Vegas if you use this. Again, we won't be using this because I'm not trying to do anything that's going to change the difficulty. Again, if we get far enough in the game that I'm at the end of the game and I'm already crushing through stuff, maybe we'll take a look at it. Who knows? Diamond City Radio Extended. This has more music on Diamond City Radio. I'm probably not going to be using the radio very much because I don't know how the licensing rights work for some of the songs, and I don't want to be dealing with like copyright on YouTube if I have more than I have to. We'll see how that works. But it just adds more music. It adds I think 100 additional songs to the main Diamond City Radio playlist from artists of a similar genre. So just gets you a little bit more variety on your radio, which I like. Point Lookout and Point Lookout patch. This enables the Fallout 3 DLC Point Lookout in Fallout 4. Again, we're not going to be going there, so that's pretty much not going to come up until unless we want to take a look at it at the very end. It is put the entire DLC from Fallout 3 into Fallout 4. It's very cool, but we're not going to be using that for now, so don't worry about it. Fallout 4 HD Overhaul 2K version. This is just all the textures and Fallout 4 textures. All the textures. I have some very nice high-res textures enabled on this. Seasons Change and Seasons Change, A Merry Modding Days, Tree Flicker Fix, Vivid Weathers patch. This should all allow the seasons. This is the mod that allows my seasons to change as the seasons go along. Oh, is this out of date? Mod has no source assigned. Okay, no, it's fine. This is just extended dialogue interface. This allows them to have a better dialogue menu with more options, which was required for Point Lookout. Specifically, it just wouldn't work without that, because of the fact that Fallout 4 only has 4 options per conversation by default, and Fallout 3 allowed for as many as they wanted, and some of the dialogue in Fallout 3 Point Lookout, you will be talking to characters that have more than 4 responses at a time available, and so the only way for that to work is to have some kind of extended dialogue, and that's the one they used, so that's what we got. That is everything I've got running here, and then I have a handful of Creation Club content which we'll take a look at in the game. But yeah, there we go. That's everything that we're dealing with, just so you can see. There's nothing here that's going to make this game in any way easier that we'll be using, or nothing that's going to be affecting the difficulty. The only one that's going to kind of do that I wanted to talk about special, and I saved it for the end, is the sleep or save. In base survival mode, the only ways to save are you can exit save when you choose the quit game option, and it will drop a save that gets deleted when you load it. So when you load your exit save, the exit save gets deleted. And it's designed so that you can just quit playing and not have to worry about like getting back to a save point, because it disables manual saving and auto saves. In survival, the only way to save is by sleeping at a bed, and I like that. I think it's a cool idea that you have to physically go to like basically a save point in order to save the game. That's a good idea. It was annoying in the initial release of the game of survival mode, because like it can be several hours between finding a bed in this game, especially if you're in like a dungeon. It'll be several hours between finding a save point, and if you need to, leave for work or something like that, you don't want to have to be stuck trying to, like, oh, I guess I have to replay a couple hours of gameplay because I couldn't get to a bed in time. That's annoying. So they added the exit save option to allow you to just, okay, I have to leave now. When I come back, I'll be where I was, but I can't just, fall back to that save if I die. If you die, it's going to still put you back to the last bed you saved at. The annoying bit with it still is that you had to sleep in order to save. And because of the way that Fallout 4 survival is set up with how it manages your like sleep and hunger and thirst and all that, if you sleep for less than 7 hours, you run an extremely high risk of catching a disease. So anytime you wanted to save safely, you had to sleep for at least 7 hours. Which just leads to some really goofy scenarios where, like, let's say you get back from a really long venture across the wasteland to your base. Your character is tired. They're sick. They're hungry. They're all kinds of fucked up. And so you get back to base and you eat some food and you drink some water and you sleep for 7 hours to get yourself rested again. And that drops you a save. And you're like, okay, cool. Now I want to go do a bunch of weapon modifications and a bunch of base building and some inventory management, and you've slept, you've woken up, you're good to go. And then you're like, okay, now I'm ready to head back out on my next thing. Well, you want to drop a save because you just did all that inventory management, and the only way to do that was to sleep for another 7 hours. So you'd constantly end up in these scenarios where your character would get back to base, sleep for 7 hours, wake up for an hour and do a bunch of inventory management and base building, and then sleep for another 7 hours. And it just kind of made your character feel like you were a narcoleptic, and it's very goofy. So this enables you to save without sleeping. You still have to be at a bed. It adds another button when you're at the bed that lets you just drop a save without sleeping. It does when you do that, you do not reset your sleep meter and you do not reset your disease buildup. So I'm still gonna need to sleep every now and then because I have to deal with my tiredness bar meter, whatever. But it will allow me to save without having to sleep. There are going to be people that are going to say that I am breaking survival mode or making it immeasurably easier and that this isn't a real survival mode playthrough because I have this mod enabled. I don't care. Especially when I'm streaming and this game having a tendency to crash and I'm adding stream software on top of that. I just need to have saving working in a reliable fashion without it looking ridiculous. So we're going to put that on there, and you can complain about it if you want, and that's fine. But yeah, there we go. That's everything. If I upload these to YouTube, or when I upload these to YouTube, I'll try to include a list of this. Let's see if I can print out a list of this and get this on the description of the YouTube videos. So that's all available there. But yeah, enough talking about mods. Let's play the game. We're good to go. We're gonna close that. We're going to close this, we're going to tab over to this, and hopefully you guys can now see Fallout 4. Can I show off? If I go under Creation Club, does this let me see? Is there a way to just see what mods I have under Creation Club? Is there like a list of that in here somewhere? No, that's not it. If I just go under mods, will it show them? Featured by library, that's just that. No, okay. What load order does it show them? I mean, no, it doesn't show all the ones I have running here either, which is a little goofy. I have some of the Creation Club stuff. Well, maybe I didn't have it downloaded. Oh, maybe I had to download it. Hold up. We're gonna let this go, and this will show you all of them. There's a handful of Creation Club stuff I've gotten. Again, I probably won't be using any of it that like affects difficulty. But some of the like skins and stuff are kind of neat. Like weapon paint jobs and whatever. Maybe I never installed this on this computer. I have no idea. We'll just shove it all in there. Why not? Thought I had more than that, to be honest, but new creations, game needs to reload. Reload, yes. Okay, cool. Fine. Okay, continue would be continuing my personal save file. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to start the new file. Start a new game on survival. Yes. Oh yeah, we'll take a look at the settings here real quick just to show that off. So gameplay, difficulty, survival makes things much more difficult. Um, Survival adds additional challenges, no fast travel, only saving when you sleep. We've kind of worked that, as I mentioned, but it's fine. Controller enabled, fine. Pip-Boy app enabled, off. Well, I'm not using the Pip-Boy app, it's fine. Display, I guess we could just show that, like, everything's the way it's supposed to be. I have everything set to max. It should look pretty, except for weapon particle effects, I think, or bullet effect decals or something. There's one of the like bullet debris settings in this game that just causes the game to crash if you have it on max. It always has something with the way I think it's any graphics card past the 900 series Nvidia cards just crashes the game if you have weapon debris set to max. So we've turned that off so that the game doesn't crash. It's kind of goofy that they've never fixed that, but whatever. Ha. All right. Nothing else really cooking here. Is there anything? Does this show my high resolution textures? All this is all fine. Does this show my Creation Club content in here anywhere? Where do I see that? There has to be a way to view what Creation Club content I own, right? Purchased. Here we go. This is what I want. Okay. X2 power armor, the Enclave power armor, we've got that. We've got the paint job for the tunnel snakes for a handful of weapons. I like tunnel snakes, they're cool. Brotherhood paint jobs, they're cool. The vault suit customization lets you change the color and put whatever number you want on a vault suit. That's pretty fun. Modern modular military backpack. This is technically, I guess, going to affect gameplay difficulty, but it is available for anyone in the Creation Club, and I highly recommend it. It lets you get a backpack that is something similar to this in Skyrim. It increases your inventory capacity slightly and gives you I think some passive benefits. I don't know if the passive benefits exist in this. In Skyrim, they had a bunch of different ones that gave you like different bonuses depending on the backpack. Also just looks cool. There's a bunch of different options for it. We'll take a look at that when we get to it. It's fine. Manuel rifle set adds the classic old school hunting rifles here. Very neat. Graphic t-shirts just adds more t-shirts to the game. And some of the NPCs will actually wear them, which is kind of cool. So it just makes the game look a little more varied and interesting. Gotta love that. Tunnel Snakes paint job. Again, put paints in tunnel snakes. Who doesn't love the tunnel snakes? Brotherhood of Steel paint job, and then the anti-material rifle. That's it. That's everything we've got. Let's dive in. Confirm new game on survival. We're good to go. So I put like a crash counter on screen, like a death counter. I'm expecting crashes.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes. War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Okay, so we need to make ourselves a dude. What have we got? What do we want to do here? Trying to think if there's any extra options, anything I really want to do with this guy. Not like super fussed about customizing the face to a ludicrous degree here or anything. We'll play around with a couple of the hair options and beard options at least, just to see if any of those jump out at me. But I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I do like the Fallout 4 character generator. I think it's actually a really nice option. What am I... How do I do this? There we go. Style. Okay, what do we got here for hairs? Give me some hairs. So slick waster. No. 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 We're not gonna go for balding. We're not gonna go for the midlifer. No, I don't want any of the slightly balding hairstyles. That's fine. No. No. 9 to 5? No. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's a large hairdo. No, I don't want the top knot. I don't want the garage band. I don't want the beatnik. I'm thinking it's
Did I mention
this.
how much I love that new haircut?
I'm liking this. This works reasonably well, and then I want to change the color a little bit. What have we got here? Can I go slightly like brownish? Like, how about like here?
This new haircut's really working for me.
Okay, and then we need to change his eyebrows, I think. I think we want like...
What's different about you?
I think we want these.
Yeah, not bad.
Then can I change the like... Oh, this is just changing my skin color. Okay. We'll go for pale. We're trying to approximate me as much as I can here. And then I think like it's the wasteland, right? Like you're not going to be perfectly clean shaven all the time. That doesn't make any sense. We need to have a little bit more stubble at the bare minimum, and or a giant bushy beard. Because like you're not going to be able to find a fresh razor every day. It's like oh, that's a little rough looking though. I don't know if I like that. Lone Wanderer I'm kind of liking. What do we got for like big bushy beards though? There's like the Doomsday Prepper beard. Do we go for like
I like this one.
big beard?
It accents your chin.
Or do we go for like a little bit of stubble? Because there's like this. Or we could go for like... One sec, give me that facial hair menu again. Or we could go for like... Oh, the Gettysburg. No. We could go for like... Where was it? What was the one called? No. Lone Wanderer? Which is just like a
What do you
little
think,
bit
Hud?
of stubble?
Beard or no beard?
Maybe go for this. Like I've been able to find... I can find a razor once in a while. But not every day. That looks fine. And then what do we got? We got a couple scars. I can see we've got like a scar across his eye here. And we've got a scar here. I think there's a scar like here and some blemishes and stuff. I'm overall happy with how that all looks. I think his ears look fine. Kind of want his chin forward a little bit. Can I like... Yeah, just bring that a little bit. What I like is you can just click and drag stuff to sculpt it. And that's nice. Okay. He's got a little bit of the Giga Chad thing going on. We need to like maybe tighten that up a little bit and then kind of like... yeah, that's fine. What does this do? Okay, that's this. There we go. That's looking better. Okay, we do that. Looks good to me.
Oh, very strapping.
Do we want to give him a little bit more on the old cheekbones? Give this guy some cheekbones. All right, that's maybe a little too much cheekbones. We bring those. What are these? What does this do? Give him about like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, liking that.
Handsome.
I don't think I really need to do too much else here. What is? Oh, we can adjust how weathered his forehead is. Looking serious. That does look.
That's
That
my
does look
handsome
good.
guy.
What is this? Do I have any cheekbone type? We can affect this a little bit. Ooh. Give him the creased. Liking that. Alright. That looks more or less good. Let's see if we can adjust the nose a little bit.
You think my nose is too big?
What we got for options here?
Such a cute nose.
Okay, what does this handsome... These different types of noses look like?
What do you think, hon? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
Liking that, but I do want his nose... Wait, is there a different... Okay, that's that. We want that.
Handsome husband.
If I sculpt the nose and just bring this out just a little bit. Can I bring the bridge in just the tiniest bit? That's fine. Okay, that'll do.
I clean up pretty nice.
Oh, it's slightly off center now though. We need to like fix that. Okay, there we go. I don't want him to have a broken nose. That'll work. Okay.
You have such a strong chin.
Okay, I think I'm more or less happy with this. Do we wanna... Okay, extras is just markings, blemishes, and damage. We're good on that. We need to adjust this. We'll go for like a... Wait, why is the camera... There's an odd angle. Why are we over here? We're adjusting this gentleman, please, sir. I need to be able to see him. Let's go for like about there. That looks good. Okay, fantastic. Confirm character, looks great. I forgot you didn't do the name here. Ooh, there's water on the wall here. That's cool. I don't think I've ever noticed that there's like the shower is still wet. Oh, they're even nice out, like it's only inside the shower. That's actually really cool. Okay. What do we got around here? Oh, what's right? I've heard the bathrooms on this side. I always think the bathrooms on this side.
Good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Okay, fantastic.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
Got the TV on. We got Vault Tech wandering around out there somewhere. Hello. Oh, you have a second paper. We get 2 papers.
More of the same.
Oh, sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Okay, we're good.
Never gonna find that dog.
Okay. HVAC not working again. Call repairman. More sugar bombs plus Nuka-Cola next to our shopping list. Shucky's Clams and Wicked... I don't know if Shucky's Clams, is that a thing we can find? Or if that's like a location in this game. That doesn't ring a bell. My law or her law diploma, because yeah, she's a lawyer.
I'm so proud of her.
And I'm a former soldier.
It's
Good old
probably
USA.
that salesman. He comes for you every day.
All right. Hello.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Okay. What's so important?
What's so important?
Why, nothing less than your entire future. If you haven't noticed, sir, this country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language, the big kaboom is... It's inevitable, I'm afraid, and coming sooner than you may think, if you catch my meaning. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Okay. What do you got about the vault?
Tell me more about this vault.
Oh, it has all the amenities of the modern home, I assure you. Not to mention total protection from nuclear radiation and hostile mutants. A better future underground. It's not only our mission, it's our passion.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid! Splendid. Now, let's see.
Okay, so we need a name. We'll just use my name. Screw it. We're gonna be Mr. Alex. It's fine. I think I'm trying to remember which stats I need. Oh, do I have to hit enter here? Okay, I'm trying to remember which stats I need where. I'm tempted to just do like a pretty average build. Can I do 4 across the board? And we can adjust it from there. I don't remember the exact like cutoff points for any specific perks that I want or don't want, or anything that would be like, man, I really don't need this right now. And I remember that like there's some decent high perks at least at rank 4 or 5 across basically every single stat. Without having the chart next to me, I'm not gonna have anything planned. So we're not planning this super well, but I think this should be fine. You can adjust perks. Every level you get to put a point into either a perk or raising a special stat, so you can raise your special stats as much as you need as the game goes on. I don't think there's any that I'm going to want below 4. There's going to be perks that I'm going to want. I believe at least rank 4 on pretty much every special stat. Maybe 1 or 2 of these is like 1 point higher than I need. That's slightly inefficient, but it'll be fine. 4 seems like it'll be a good start.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Oh,
Mr. Alex, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
okay.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
I think we need to poke this. Yeah, here we go.
How are the 2 most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
I was trying to. Oh, the babies in this game look so weird.
Here's my little guy. Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Also, yeah, you're seeing the first mod enabled here. This is the change dialogue interface. And it also lets you see the full text of what your character would say. Just so that you're not like ever picking a dialogue, because in the original game it would give you like 1-word summaries of each dialogue option, or short summaries of each dialogue option, and sometimes your response didn't exactly make sense. Let's go with this.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
All right, let's go.
Followed by yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did he
contact with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Oh,
We
no.
do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got
All right.
Sean. Let's go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate
The nukes are
immediately.
I like how quick the military response to this small town outside of Boston is.
Just help me pack it up. God, I can't move.
Very, very, very funny. All right.
Check in at the gate. That's absurd. I am Volsec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Oh, okay.
Not in the vault
I'm reporting this.
Guys, we're gonna die. If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
Hello, sir.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female.
Okay, thank you.
I want to see that checklist. What do you have on there? That's just the special stats. You're not actually checking the list at all, sir.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the
We're doing
gate?
everything we can.
They're gonna get
Now keep
nuked, honey.
moving. Step on the platform in the center.
All right. Ta-da! We made it.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I feel like we'd be like pretty dead right now. I mean, if we're getting hit with that blast wave at that distance, I don't know that you're surviving that.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe...
Should also be pissed drunk this stream. No, we're not doing that again. We're giving myself a day to recover.
Don't get
How's it going,
all
Musil?
thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
I don't know, maybe we'll take a drink every time I die. There's probably going to be a few deaths. Survival difficulty is no joke.
Mail.
Just this way.
Alright,
Good.
Step over to the table.
good.
Take a seat.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Female.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Female. Follow me.
Oh, I just noticed I don't have my,
See?
my stream overlay isn't
Here
working.
you are.
Hmm.
you're
Head
gonna
down the
love
hall there.
I'll have to see if I can
This is
find a
one
way
of
to
the most
enable that.
advanced Facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's gone. Our home. Everything we had.
Sir,
Mother and father down in D.C.
How long do you think we'll be down here?
God, honey. What if I
Oh,
can
we'll
make
be
it?
going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Every step of the way.
Okay.
just checking everyone off the list as they come in.
Do you actually have a list, or this is also just the special stats?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Okay.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Alright, step in, put on vault suit, you got it. Thanks for the follow, Olayemi22. Much appreciated, hope you're doing well.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Data connection can't handle streams? Oh, that's unfortunate. You're gonna lurk. Appreciate you being here.
Occupant vitals normal.
Sorry, the network's giving you trouble.
In 5, 4, 3.
This is a typhoon, so signal's horrible. That would do it. That is not exactly mild weather. Hope everything's all right by you. I hope you're not dealing with anything too crazy. Stay safe. Wires my fiber broke due to being struck by lightning yesterday. Good lordy. That'll do it. On data for a few days? Oh, like cell data or like mobile data? Yeah, yeesh.
This is the one.
Yeah, bandwidth on that's not going to be great. I'm sure, especially in the middle of a typhoon, there's going to be a lot of extra stress on the network.
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
And through worse typhoons. Okay.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Okay, so that baby's going to suffer permanent hearing damage. Got it.
At least we still have backup.
Because you just fired off a 45 revolver about 2 inches away from that baby's head. Probably not. I think it was on News in America, Typhoon Haiyan. I don't watch the news. If it was on the news, I didn't see it. I don't pay much attention to the news. But back in 2013? Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, no, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, that one was wild. Okay, yeah, fair. Fair. Okay. I mean, fair. Any typhoon is still severe weather. Be safe. Oh, yeah, by the way, hold up. I think my wife's dead. We should probably, check on that.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
Okay, honey, I'm taking back the wedding ring. Good.
I promise.
Good luck. Okay, it's time to go. We're on the move. Is there anything else I can get around here? I'm trying to remember what's available in the vault at the beginning. I'm just gonna check for like any sign of like if I can get any more stuff. What's this? Any XP we can get? Cryogenic array offline. Termination resulting in system failure. Manual remote overrides detected. Controls disabled. Life support offline. Okay, same thing. Occupant status. Life support failure. Life support failure. Life support failure. Life support failure. I'm sensing a pattern here. Yeah, okay, life support failure on everybody. So all these folks in here, they dead. Oh wow, they real dead. Good lord. Like extra popsicle. What happened? What are you doing? What is this pose? Have you merged your head into the seat? My god. Ooh. A new vault suit. One of those, why not? And then we want to go this way. Okay, we got rad roaches. Powerful time I can ever record and live through it. That's my fair share of category 5, but I can tell at this point it's a big one, not just by the air. Delusioning myself that I can. Yeah, we don't get like particularly wild weather by me. The worst I get is like the occasional like blizzard, which like they're not that bad. Like, don't stand outside for an extended period of time in one. That's not fun. But as long as you stay indoors, you're not gonna have like it's not gonna blow your house over or anything crazy like that. Sometimes you get roofs that collapse if you get enough snow buildup, but that's not super common. Very, very rare, and that usually means the house wasn't in good shape to begin with. And like driving can get a little weird, but okay. Security instructions. Confidential, eyes only, designed to test long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with vault operations are capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. Okay, so there's their orders. The Great Smog. Oh, when there was the... Yeah, there was like a day last year where we had the worst air quality in the world, but that was only because of the forest fires in Canada. Canada was undergoing like a really bad set of forest fires, and there was a bunch of smoke blowing down from it. And for one day, there was a couple hours where we had the worst air quality index in the world. We typically were fine, honestly. Yeah, honestly, on a normal day, our air quality is pretty damn good around here. In general. Like we don't get anything too crazy, and like in the actual main city here, like we don't really see hurricanes or like tornadoes very often. We don't see hurricanes, but like we don't really get tornadoes through here very often. Sometimes a little farther out in the state you can get some, but Milwaukee itself very rarely sees any. Every now and then we get a water spout out in Lake Michigan. That's kind of cool. Operations protocol manual. Okay, residence admittance upon activation notice, all personnel required to report to entry area assist with admittance of vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort each to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entry must remain sealed under any circumstances. So kill anyone that isn't part of the program. Staff duties. Okay, science staff. Members of the research team must daily monitor vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary and cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension. Must not interrupt suspension. Independent research is encouraged and left to overseer discretion. Oh, wait, not that. We need to go to security personnel. Security patrols be carried out at a constant 8-hour rotation. Security priorities include monitoring for intrusion, checking atmosphere, settling disputes among personnel, enforcement of regulations by overseer, enforcement of regulations set forth by Vault Tech. Due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. Snack distribution left to overseer discretion. And then the all clear and evacuation. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazardous levels such as radiation, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, Terminal will receive an all-clear notice. On receiving such notice, Vault-Tec personnel may be evacuated at Overseer discretion. Disregard any notices from organizations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government or military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 11 has been evacuated. So they want to leave everyone in cryostasis even after the staff's been evacuated. Mandatory shelter period is classified as a short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance on the vault while waiting all clear. Absence of the all clear message, the overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during the shelter period unless receiving the all clear message from Vault-Tec. So this was only intended to be like under a year, maybe a year or two at most, which is why they didn't have like generational hand down of duties planned out or anything like that. And then anything else? Not really. Operations protocol. This is all. We all read that. Worse air quality. A few months ago, after a volcano blew, ashy weather. The specific volcano is still active as signs of like relapsing. So that area is kind of in lockdown-ish. Ooh, interesting. My sister was out in where was it? Finland a couple of years ago. She got to go visit a like an active volcano, which was pretty cool. She got a bunch of really cool pictures. She got some lava. She like was able to walk close enough to a lava flow that they were able to like poke a stick into it and like pull out a piece of lava, and then it like, it cools down pretty damn quickly apparently, and you can just like take it. So she's got like a piece of lava. I think she gave it to my dad. She like gave him this like chunk of lava, which was like, that's kind of cool. And you can see the little hole where the stick she poked into it was. She's got a bucket of lava from Minecraft. I don't know if my sister knows that. I'm gonna have to ask her. I don't know. She was never as big into video games as I was. She did play some games when we were growing up. She's younger than me. I don't know if she ever got into Minecraft. I should ask her. I have no idea. Alright. Security logs. October 23rd. Finally happened. World's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. It's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we're smiling at them all the time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? And then 2 days later, Christmas Underground got together with the... Oh, wait, is it December? Oh, December. Okay, so like a month later. Christmas Underground got together with the rest of the security team and support staff and had a little party. Best gift that we got handed out was a Fancy Lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. Are they hiding something from us? Another company secret only for the higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months and the all-clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. Then a few months later in March, only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Some people are even saying the all-clear signal's never coming. Can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. Not just the fact that we've been standing around the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. The fact that we only have enough food left for another few months tops. The Overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad's going on, I just know it. And then a couple months later in April, main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. The only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. And the final entry, undated. No all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. Handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in the office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Bow bow. Bow bow? Put a little lava in the drum. Good God. Alright. Yeah, so there's a little rundown of where we're at. Things were starting to fall apart after that 6-month waiting period. Nobody was really planned or prepared for this. It's all fine. Everything's going to be fine. I believe that my, like, sleep and hunger... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, it's happening. Okay, that's bad. Getting bit in survival mode is honestly really not good because, you have no health regen, and that increases your chance of catching a disease, and rats are, bad. That's good. We're off to a good start here. Grab the beer bottles. Get this all picked up. We're going to want to grab as much water as we can get. So there's clean water in the vault, which is useful. I'm going to want that hot plate because I think that comes with screws. Coffee cups technically have ceramics, but I don't need any ceramics right now, so we're going to hold off on that. Let's just drink some water. This will help restore my health. Not a lot. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, we're good. And then I want to just keep hitting this fill bottle button until we've filled all my bottles with purified water. Having a handful of purified water on me is going to be very useful. Bow bow and return. I'm bow bowing. What is happening in there? Good lord. The bow bows. Okay. We've got more rad roaches. I think this guy will just die. Because that lightning will kill you. I think if I just like... Yeah, here we go. We can just get him fried. Get him out of there. We've got another rad roach. Another rad roach. Grabbing the rad roach meat. We're going to want that. Skeleton?
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Okay, that's all good. There's the rad roach there. Can I get like one of their attention? Ah! God damn it. Alright. He bit me. Adrenaline is increasing your damage. Stay awake and get more kills to increase the bonus. Sleeping will reduce it. That is another part of survival mode. Every time, I think it's every 5 kills or 10 kills, you gain a rank of adrenaline, which increases your damage by, I believe, 5%, stacking up to 10 times. I'm just going to keep doing this. Why not Fallout London? Is it perhaps unstable? Because I wanted to start with this. We might actually take a look at Fallout London, but I also have to get that mod set up. I don't want to break my mod setup. I'm very happy with my mod setup. I don't know if installing Fallout London on top of that would break it, so I would probably have to back up my save data, which is fairly large. So that might be a little tricky. Is this the checkpoint that they were talking about? Yeah. Okay. So this is the guy that the overseer had guarding the entrance to his office. I see. But yeah, I wanted to do a Fallout 4 survival playthrough, partly just because I had a video on my YouTube channel. It's like the highest performing video I've ever uploaded. It was a clip from like the week the game launched, or the first time I fought a sentry bot, and I constantly get people complaining in there. They're like, well, this isn't on survival difficulty, so you're not even really playing the game. Survival difficulty didn't exist in the game at launch. They patched it in later. But I was like, you know what? I actually do play survival mode. I actually quite enjoy survival mode. So I thought it'd be fun to just, do a normal survival mode difficulty. Fallout was modded. Didn't want to go through the effort of cleaning it, so I just made a second installation of Fallout. Yeah, it's a little harder to do with Steam, unfortunately. So I might have to take a look at doing something with that, though. We'll figure it out. Also, we're going to pick up the second pistol. Thing to note with Fallout 4, the way guns and ammo in this game work, is that when you find a gun on the ground, it will have ammo in it. And if you pick it up, you remove the ammo from the gun and add it to your ammo storage. So you can just drop the gun again right away if you don't want to carry the extra weight of a second gun, but you get a little bit of extra ammo just by picking up the guns. Particularly if you're in an area that has like a bunch of enemies that are all using the same weapon type, it's really worth just going around picking them all up just to grab all the ammo out of them. Here's the overseer.
Is this all that's left?
Can I save in here? I don't remember. Okay, here's that other mod I was talking about, by the way. Normally in survival, you have to sleep to save, so I'd have to, like...
Gotta keep moving.
Okay, I can't sleep now. I think this gives me the option to just, yeah, drop an auto-save by hitting that button. Let's watch Stalker videos on the channel for some reason. Yeah, Stalker was super fun, too. Alright, let's take a look here what we got. Catch up on the story. Okay, overseer instructions. 11 designed to test the effects of long-term suspended animation. This is all normal. Under no circumstances is suspension to be disrupted. Includes administration of life-saving measures. Staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. Oh, interesting. Cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in portable, on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're no short supply of chemicals and components. I need to tinker with the prototype. Nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. Can't say Russian Fallout because that'd be Metro. Yeah. Upon activation, Fallout, all personnel required to report to entry. This is the same thing we saw in the other one. Staff duties, all clear and evacuation. That's all the same things we saw previously. Overseer's log. Preparations. Final staff orientations complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled. Several from Concord as well. Vault Tech supervisors came this week to do a technical review. Vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time. I almost wish I could join them and see the promise for our future realized. The day the bombs happened, we were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, and even that family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people, they must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Strange issue today with pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic ray almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect the hiccup in Vault Tech remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. I'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Right, so there's a way for Vault Tech to remotely access and override, turn on or off the pods in this vault. That is important to note for later, that you do not have to be in the vault in order to access the vault systems. That is going to come up later. Catch up with Warcraft VODs tomorrow, hopefully. All right, cool. Good deal. Got to save data. Understandable. Take care of yourself. Hope everything's good for you. Thanks for stopping in. I know all clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that. Despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. People think we can just leave when the 180 days are up. They're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. Don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all clear. And then mutiny. Faction led by security personnel turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots, I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, that's fewer mouths to feed. So, we start to see how things ended up around here, and then we can open the evacuation tunnel here. Personal evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 11. Please maintain staff records and research. Report to local Vault Tech superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Alright. Hold up. We've got rad roaches. We're good. Okay. Oh. This little guy almost got up to me. We're good. Grab all the rad roach meat. We can cook this up. This is food. I feel like one of them spawns behind you at some point here. We're going to keep as many of the doors closed. as possible. Just to try and limit that. Because I don't think rad roaches can open doors. Watching streams just goes through it like a cheese grater. Yeah, I bet. Oh, stream data uses a lot. That's very, very true. Stream data is very high bit rate. Especially when I have it like set to higher frame rates, which I do. Hopefully, should be set up to higher frame rates. We'll see. I feel like there's another one that like pops out from under here. Okay, we're good. Okay, I think that's it. Also, I think it's very strange that, like, once you go through the evacuation tunnel, this door is just open. This is the one that was broken, that they couldn't get their way through, where you mentioned that they were unable to access the main entryway, and you can see they were trying to work on it. When you first come through, this is closed, but then on your way out, it's open, which is a little weird. I don't know if there's ever an explanation for that. We need our Pip-Boy. "64 kilobytes of RAM." Okay, so we're all good. From here we can view our current status. We apparently took a couple bites to the arm. All those rad roaches apparently hit me directly in the arm. A little annoying. Perks, adrenaline. This is my adrenaline. Like I said, every X number of kills, must be 10, because I would have gotten 2 ranks if it was 5. I've definitely killed 10 rad roaches, I think. You get a point of adrenaline. Increases your damage. Every time you sleep, you lose adrenaline at a rate of, I believe it's 1 per hour. So if you max it out to 10, and then sleep for the minimum of 7 hours in order to get well rested and keep yourself healthy, you'll be back down to 3. So that would, if you want to maximize that and optimize it, it'd be, what is it? 35 or 70 kills every day. To keep that going. You're probably not going to keep that going. I don't usually focus it too much. Like, I'm not one that's ever going to be like, okay, I'm going to try to... we're not going to go to this dungeon until I've gotten enough ranks of adrenaline here. Like, I don't typically do that, just because it's more of a fun bonus to me than it is like a mandatory part of playing survival. But it is worth noting. Sometimes there'll be points where adrenaline is going to be really helpful. I may occasionally, like, if I have a particularly tough enemy and I'm, like, struggling on it, seek that out. Let's take a look at my perk chart, if I can. Yeah, cool. Did I make any really poor choices? I don't know. Aqua Boy is reasonably fun. Local Leader, we're going to want that. That's level 6. Okay. Where's Lone Wanderer? Oh, that's way up here. Okay, Lone Wanderer's fine. Scrapper, we'll mess around with some of this later. Like, there's going to be more of this we're going to want eventually. But for now, I think this is fine. Mysterious Stranger I'm never going to use. You probably could have gone with a 3 in that. Sandman Silence Weapon, that's actually really good. We'll want that. Action Boy I could have done with. Hacker I'm going to want. We're going to want this higher. Chem Resistant. We could have dropped Endurance a little. That does mean I would have less health, which is a little iffy. Blacksmith I'm probably not going to use. Armor I will. So we could have dropped these each a point. Put 1 extra point into this and 1 extra point into this, and then I'd only need to put 1 point. That might have been a little smarter, but it's fine. We'll make it work. Let's get the heck out of this vault.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
good? Can I just, like, walk through here? Fantastic. Alright. That's it. You're entering a depressurized hazard zone. Check your rad meter before proceeding. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, you know what? I can actually change my special. We're gonna do that. I forgot that was an option. We're gonna do that. Oh, what was the other one that I was like, oh, I could use one more? Oh, what was the other one that I was like, oh, one more and that would have been a good idea. Was it agility for Action Boy? I think so. We're gonna go with that. Alright, cool.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing
I have slightly less health than I did a minute ago. I'm sure that having less health in survival difficulty isn't going to be a problem. Okay. We're gonna get a whole bunch of quests. Partly from the mods, partly from the Creation Club content. Because we're also playing on the, like, whatever the newest patch they did that added a bunch of, like, Creation Club content is just, like, part of the game. The next gen update. I've got that enabled. Again, we're not going to be using anything fancy. This is one of my mods. Riverboat is docked at the coast of the Atlantic, carrying trade from the distant peninsula of Point Lookout. Captain offers passage to Point Lookout for any mercenary, treasure hunter, or adventurer looking to explore the new land. That's if we want to go explore Point Lookout. It is going to be a boat all the way over on the coast over that way, so we're not going to be finding that for a long while. I'm just going to kind of let these quests roll in for a second here to clear this, so I'm not getting all these random pop-ups while I'm wandering around. They give you a whole bunch. Like, it really just kind of keeps rolling in here. Okay, we've exited Vault 11, Vault 111. Time to go home. Beautiful. Alright, what do we got out here? Let's start looking. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Listen to Vault Tech's distress signal? Best of 3? I don't know what that one's about. Return to New Vegas. Yes, Project Mojave. Investigate dead scientist. Fantastic. RadX camera. Local flavor. Investigate the riverboat. I don't know what that one is. That might be part of... Wait, Lookout? Does it say anything else? Or does it just say... Or is that the start of... Hold up. Miscellaneous, cache of jumpsuits. Yeah, okay. Local flavor is definitely Point Lookout. Investigate that. Okay, so... I think that's even the name of the quest in Fallout 3, to investigate the riverboat. What does this do? Do I, like, send it back down? Because that's like the button that the guy would have had to press to, like, lower us in, right? Does it just cause an alarm to go off? I feel like I'm wasting power. Medical liquid nitro. Wait, medical liquid nitro? Okay, it's just steel. Never mind. I was like, is that good? Does that have good stuff in it? No, it's literally just steel. Kind of trash. Okay, we're fine. Always take a fan. Fans are good. Always take a bottle cap. Nothing else really cooking here. Alright. Oh, you know what? Wasn't I going to drop a point of strength? Like, I dropped a point of endurance because I don't need chem resistant. Oh, I was going to drop a point of strength too, and I could have actually gotten up to local leader and gotten myself my trade supply lines. Do I want to go do that? Oh, that's tempting. Range sneak attacks do bonus damage, melee do bonus damage. I'm going to want that eventually too. Oh, do I want to go back? And no, screw it. It's fine. We've got one extra point of strength, which means I can carry a little bit more stuff. It's going to be fine. Starting to see a slightly more optimized build here, but we'll make do. How many hit points do I have, by the way? What am I working with here? 95, 110 AP. What kind of carry weight do I got right now? 115. Not a huge amount. Covered Sanctuary. What date is it? October 23rd. Okay. So it is exactly 200 years later? What the hell's the 210 years later? Going on here. Hey, Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Okay, what happened? You're still here, so other people could still be alive. Yeah, what happened?
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. Back. Where is your better half, by the by?
Yeah, let's ask them. They came into the vault armed, wearing strange outfits?
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Ha ha, not like this family, sir. You and the missus have always been such a responsible couple. Where is she, by the by?
Yeah, they killed her.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Yeah, have you seen him?
Codsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sean?
Why, the missus had him last, remember? Or perhaps she's gone to the Parker residence to arrange a play date. I'm sure she'll be back with him momentarily.
He's been kidnapped.
Sean's been kidnapped.
Oh, I'm tired. That's bad.
But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, 200 years. What?
200 years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Okay. Yeah, Codsworth, you're acting a little strange.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
son, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Okay, stay with me, buddy.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Okay, I don't think he necessarily caught the Mrs. is dead thing. Yeah, what's going on out here?
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, sir. Pesky neighborhood dogs.
Onyx? Is it Onyx Alia? Onyx Alia? Thank you. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Alright, Codsworth, let's go. Let's look around.
Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Now then, does this work? Okay, cool. Last time I played this, he just decided he didn't want to leave. And I had to use console commands to fix him.
What's all this then?
Oh.
Found you. I'm supposed
We've got... Okay, we're gonna just kind of stand back. We're just gonna kind of let Codsworth deal with this for now. Survival mode's dangerous. Let the robot do the fighting.
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
We'll check the rest of the houses here for loot after we clear this all out. Okay, Codsworth, come on.
Picking up hostile life sign.
Yeah, you can see him moving through the window there. Let Codsworth go in.
Not this time. Insect
Okay, cool. Codsworth's got it taken care of. Codsworth?
Mr. Adams. Family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Okay, thanks for trying.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Yeah, there's still people?
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes.
Oh my god, what the hell happened to the camera?
Rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here to secure the home front.
Okay, cool. Codsworth's gonna stick around. We can now explore a little bit more safely and loot some stuff. Let's look for the remains of those bloat flies and gather up what we can from that. That'll be a good start. Get some more cloth if we need from some of this stuff. A spatula. No, I don't need that. Ooh, a safe. I'm gonna need bobby pins first. I think there's... Toy cars have something useful. Yeah, screws. Screws can be pretty useful, especially early game. We're going to want as many of those as we can get. So toy cars, I think pepper grinders have screws. I think certain types of globes have screws. It's always kind of hard for me to remember what has what in this game, because some of them don't make a lot of sense to me. Like, I don't understand why a globe has a screw in it, but I think it does. TV dinner tray, I believe, is aluminum. So we're going to want that. We don't need it as much now, but later in the game, aluminum is going to be very useful. Adhesive, very useful. Oil, pretty good. Grab any of that we see. Let's see what we got around here. Blue Nuka-Cola shirt. Nothing that fancy there. Shotgun shells. Okay, I'm probably not going to want to carry those. They're pretty heavy, to be honest. We're going to need to set ourselves up with a little bit of a storage area and stuff too here pretty early on. I think might be this house. One of these houses has like a little fallout shelter around the back that you can get into. Wild mute fruit. Fruit cellar. Got like their little bunker around the back here. Yeah, here we go. It's worth looting because you can occasionally get some deep stuff in here. Like, look, an aluminum can. That's good. Stim pack and purified water. Those are both useful. I believe you have a chance of getting a crystal liquor decanter in that safe. And that's one of the only early game sources of crystal you're going to find in Sanctuary, which can be very useful if you're trying to set up, you can set up a settler beacon and just live in Sanctuary right from the beginning of the game. You can get a lot done that way too, which is quite helpful. Tin can, aluminum can. Always want the aluminum can. I'm parched from lack of water. Okay, we will build a water purifier. I don't really need the gold bar. It's an advanced lock that I won't be able to open. 45 mil round, or 45 rounds, not mil. 45, Jesus Christ, 45 millimeter rounds. Good lord, the size of them. Duct tape. That's looking good. 45 millimeter rounds. That's a beefy round. Okay. I'm gonna want to build a water purifier relatively soon, just so that I can fix my character's thirst issues. We're also gonna need to build something we can cook food at. We're gonna need a bed. We're gonna need. What was that? Coffee cup and sunglasses? No. Novice safe. Let's get that going. Yeah, fantastic.
Got it.
Okay. Grab all of this. Grab all of that. Blood pack will take. I guess we'll take a pipe pistol. It's worth having. I don't really need the pre-war money cloth, I guess, which is nice. Take the drugs. Take the shotgun shells, even though I don't have a shotgun. Silver locket I don't need, per se. Silver is not a particularly commonly used crafting ingredient, so we'll leave that there for now. Like, actually, I have a bobby pin right now. Hold up. We can go back and open up the safe in the house with the blowflies. There was a safe under the baby's bed. Oh. Oh, God.
That's it.
Yeah, grab all of this. I guess a second pipe pistol. Why not? More shotgun shells and more silver. Almost identical loot. Not quite identical, but almost. I guess silver lockets were a popular fashion piece around this time. I want the typewriter, we want the duct tape. We're gonna break some of that down. Wonder glue, we want that. Anything hanging out? Is there like duct tape on these shells? Sometimes you'll get that. Nothing. We are like active in this, right? Okay, cool. I want to make sure my building is active because we are going to want to go through and do a little bit. Used oil can, cool. Do a little bit of building before we head out. Just to get the basics set up. I'm not going to go too crazy just yet. 12.7 mil rounds? What the? They're effectively 50 cal rounds, but in millimeter format. Why do we? We'll take it. We're going to make an ammo storage thing somewhere around here. Just so we got somewhere to store all of our spare ammo that we're not using. What do we got? What do we got? Anything useful? Pepper grinder. Salt shaker? Pepper mill. Yeah. There's the screws. There's screws in them there pepper mills. 5 bottle caps in the washer. What the hell? Empty your pockets, man. No, that's not it. That's not it. How do you go into build mode? There we go. Grab the bed. Grab the rug. Grab the dresser. Grab the other dresser. Grab the picture frame. Grab the chair. And the dresser. And the end table. Oh, we're transferring some of this stuff to the workstation. Yeah, get rid of that. Ditch the lamp and the table. We're getting ourselves some wood set up here. We're gonna want this too. I don't think what my priority is here. Perk chart. We get to add 1 point to special. And I'm thinking we maybe go for this so that we're only 1 point off on ninja and 1 point off on local leader. That seems like it might not be a terrible idea. Or do I go here so I'm 1 point off of Aqua Boy? I should have dropped strength instead of endurance. That would have been smarter. We'll have to make do. Yeah, I think we go agility for this though. For now, it's fine. Agility, beautiful. Now we can get ourselves some reasonable setup here. We're gonna want a bed. I think we're just gonna put the bed in my old room here for now. We'll eventually be building our own house, but just to get ourselves like off the ground here, I think we want to. I think it's the same cost to build like a relatively clean looking bed. Like I think it's actually cheaper. That's funny. You can build like the Vault-Tec style bed here. It's actually a little bit cleaner looking than the rest of the bed, so we're gonna go with that.
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
We're gonna need water. What do I need for that? That should live under resources? Water pump. I need 1 concrete. I think... No, that does give me some useful stuff. We're gonna want to clear some of this clutter up. Just to, like, get it out of the way, because, like, you don't want that laying in the road. Where do I get some concrete around here? Like, sometimes you get these street lamps that have, like, the little concrete base, and that counts as concrete, but I guess none of these are. What have we got that I can tear down for some concrete? If I tear down the collapsed houses, does that give me concrete? It does. Awesome. Alright. And I'm gonna put a water pump like right outside of my house. Oh my god, the ground cover. I've got so much ground clutter on. Maybe a little too much ground clutter. It's fine. Okay, get the concrete going right about there. Beautiful. That got me a level? Really? Okay. Whatever. Drink some water. Drinking unpurified water causes radiation damage. It also raises your disease chance, which we will get into in a little bit. We got our first perk point. What do we want to spend this on? Big options. Gunslinger or Rifleman are probably a good first choice, depending on what we want to go with for our guns. Right now we're using pistols, so that's a reasonable option. Toughness, gain me some damage resistance, not a bad idea. 20 max health, that's a fairly significant chunk at a low level here. Later in the game, not as big of a deal. I think the big one right now is we want Lone Wanderer. When traveling without a companion, and that is a human companion, dog meat does not negatively impact this. You take 15% less damage, and your carry weight is increased by 50. Honestly, at the start of the game, that is an insane boost. Like, you'll want that. An extra 50 carry weight is very, very helpful, especially in survival mode when you're dealing with decreased carry weight overall. we're gonna need to drop off some stuff. Where do I want to put ammo? Do I want to store ammo in like in this for now? Store my junk. And then yeah, maybe we just store my spare ammo that I'm not using in here. Like I'm not really using 45mm rounds right now. I'm definitely not using that. I'm definitely not using that. So maybe we just store that because ammo does have weight. We can break down. Yeah, scrap one of these. Scrap one of these. Gets me some stuff. Steel, it looks like. Something super fancy. Store the junk. Okay. How are we looking on... We go with that. Oh, I already have a military backpack? Where the hell did I get that from? That's awesome. Okay. That just gives me some more carry weight. That's really good. Oh god, yeah, it's like 35 pounds of carry weight? Oh my god. Love it. Put the... I have 2 wedding rings. Okay, fantastic. Do they weigh anything? No, they don't. Does this weigh anything? It does. We'll put one of them... Let's get some kind of clothes storage in my room. Right? Like a dresser or something? There's like a storage... Or does that just live under furniture? Furniture... containers? Kind of liking that. Can I just like put that right up in the corner? Beautiful. Alright. Let's store clothes that I'm not wearing in here. Put the wedding ring in there too. Anything else we got that we want to store right now? We'll cook the meat. We got some stuff here. Don't need to store any of that. Don't need to store any weapons right now, so we'll keep this all on me. That should be fine. Let's clear out the rest of town before we sleep. And then... Ooh, that's right. I don't have tick markers on my compass for enemies. We might... Oh, might want to be a little careful here. I am notoriously bad at spotting rad roaches that are clinging to walls as a heads up. It's entirely possible that you're going to see me walk into a house and you're going to be like, there's a rad roach on the wall, and I'm just not going to see it until it drops off the wall and starts running at me, and I'm going to panic. So, that'll be fun. 8-ball, a chef's hat. Does the chef have, like, give you any specials? No. Oh, it does. What the hell? It gives you 1 luck. Holy crap. Put the hat on. Lucky chef's hat. Alright. This. Cafeteria tray? Plastic. Lame. Bobby pin. Vault-Tec suit. Ooh. A white Vault 111 t-shirt. If I... Okay, hold up. This... Can I equip this with that? No, it replaces that, so I lose a bunch of energy and rad resistance. No, we want that. Never mind. Stick with the energy and rad resistance. Looks like I might be getting a little later in the day. Everything's fine. Oh. Got him. We got him. Gathering up that rad roach meat. We're going to be making ourselves dinner pretty soon. Cigar, peckish from lack of food. Okay, I'm getting a little hungry. Okay. We're gathering up stuff to cook. We'll be able to cook it in a second. Nothing there.
Sweet.
Laundered rose dress. Nothing. Gear? Spring? Oh, the spring's not terrible. We'll go break that down in a minute. Please enjoy a good spring. Anything out here? Any of these? No. Okay, cool. I'm just watching because I feel like there's another Radroach that like crawls out from under one of these cars at some point, or under one of these bushes, and runs at you. Could be wrong. 10mm pistol. Take the ammo. Med-X. I believe this is the drug dealer's house, right? Ledger terminal. Okay, we gotta hack this to get it open. Just basic hacking, so we should be able to do that no problem. Lamp. L-A-M-P, that potential match? No. Still one. L-A-M-P, nothing, no match. L-A-M-P, possible match. E-A-C-H, still possible match. Okay, I'm thinking we've definitely got an A in the second slot. Let's see if we can get our tries replenished here if we find some matched symbols. Oh, we got a bunch of dud removals. I'm thinking so it was lamp, each, and gave. All had one match. Ooh. A little unfortunate. Yeah, that's not enough for me to safely do this. We need to reset, I think. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Shop? No. So if any of those letters match, we're not in good spot. S-H-O-P? Pace gives me 2. P-A-C-E? No. P-A-C? No. P-A-C. Okay. S-H.
Sweet.
Boom, got it. Alright, we're good. So, business of happiness. What have we got going on? Sanctuary Hills. Hey Pietro, totally high strung and needs to relax. Keep telling him that. Offering to help. So far, no dice. By the looks of the guy, he's self-medicating with pie. Baker, favorite tinfoil hat wearing nut job. Good for 7 ampules a day tripper a week. Guess he's a one a day kind of guy. Whatever helps the man groove. Still trying to get her some buff out. Didn't expect the rationing to affect this, but it is what it is. Jahani wants something called Psycho. I'm not sure the stuff even exists, and if it does, do I really want this Neanderthal using it? I guess it depends on how much he's willing to spend. Some feelers, my army connections, see where this goes. Russell, still owe me for the last X-Cell delivery. Occurred to me, was it even for them? Because so help me God, if I find out they're juicing up those dogs, we're going to have words about more than money. Probably beyond words anyway. I know they have a floor safe in there. I've seen it. Master bedroom under the dresser. Can't be that tough to crack. Oh. Hello. A floor safe in the master bedroom under the dresser somewhere. Okay, we'll look for that. Concord. Looking for a couple hits of Daddy-O a week. Pretentious pseudo-intellectual asshole. His money's good. Med-X as much as I can get. Hasn't told me why. Not really my business. Guess there's some sort of long-term pain management going on. These possibly. Kids are usually a no-go. This girl's got style and she's not interested in getting tweaked. Ordered 20 blood packs, some Halloween stunt or something. Hell, maybe she really is really a vampire. What do I care? She's got her daddy's money. Okay. Boston? Isaac, some student at CIT, wants Day Tripper XL an entire pallet of Mentats. Yes, pallet. Not sure if he's doing crazy experiments, dealing to the eggheads, or on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Don't care as long as the money's good. Young married couple good for Day Tripper per week. Easy order, cool people, no-brainer. Cop, long-time Buff-Out customer, running into supply problems. We had a good thing for years. I hate to see it end now. Don't exactly want to risk him getting all noble and law-abiding if he can't get what he wants. It would end very badly for me. It is upped her Daddy-O order. Weird but profitable. And then miscellaneous customers. Potential new customer in Charleston wants Med-X. Seems oddly desperate. Might be a cop trying too hard. Need to move slowly. Underwear model from Braintree. Beautiful, intelligent, totally weird. All she's ever wanted is stim packs. 10 plus per week. My imagination continues to run wild. And that's it for that. We've got a makeshift bomb. Disarm that. Disarm the tension trigger on this safe. I definitely died to that my first time playing this game. Like, I just walked up and was like, ooh, safe. I wasn't looking for bombs or traps and just absolutely blew myself up. Yeah, give me all of those, Some shotgun shells, why not? The pipe pistol, why not? Plastic and silver, don't really need. Okay, so we've got a safe under a cabinet in a master bedroom somewhere. Oh, wait. Hawthorne. What's the name? Sanctuary Hills. It was the last one, right? Russell. Okay, we'll see if... I didn't realize you could actually see the names on those mailboxes. We'll look for a Russell. Okay. I swear there is a Radroach that pops out somewhere around here. Oh. We're good. I knew it. Because he always eats me when I'm working on this. Also, I think you can get a grenade. Yeah. Like, I think that's just a fixed drop in that mailbox. Worth having. Oh. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Almost missed him. I was like, he took a leap right as I got the shot. We're good. TV tray? Aluminum. Oh, is this Russell? This must be the Russell household. Locked tight. Ooh, I don't have the chops to open it yet. Okay. That's okay. More bobby pins, more Rad-X. Always take that. I believe that's just about everything we're gonna get out of the town here. Let's cook up some baked Radroach, grilled Radroach. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I've got the chef's hat going too. We're a proper chef. All right, so I haven't saved since I was in the vault, which is a little alarming. We should probably fix that. Properly fed, fantastic. I think we've got just about everything useful that we're going to get out of Sanctuary. I'm just going to real quick top up my water. Before we sleep, we want to be in as good of a state as we can get. I'm also going to fill up any spare bottles I've got with water to get any purified water I can get in my inventory. Beautiful. To talk about disease, the way disease works in this game is you have a disease chance pool, or a disease pool. Every time you do something that increases that, it goes up. Things that will increase it are like getting bit by an animal, drinking dirty water, swimming in dirty water, sleeping on a dirty mattress, using... I don't think using drugs affects it. There's some drugs will lower your immunity resistance, which causes each instance of like getting bit or water or whatever to raise your disease pool more than it normally would. So it makes a bigger impact on your disease pool. The disease pool effectively just keeps on building up until you sleep. And when you sleep, it will look at your disease pool and basically run some math on whether or not you're going to get sick. I don't think you'll get sick. I think it also checks each time you get hit by a disease thing that increases your disease pool on whether or not you're going to catch a disease. Diseases can be really gnarly. They can be real bad. Antibiotics are going to be a key. We're going to want to make sure we have some antibiotics on us, because if we catch, like, what's it called? There's one of the diseases that causes you to take ticks of damage on a regular interval. And if we get that early in the game without a way to treat it, it can just kill you, and there's just nothing you can do about it. So that'll be fun. I think it's called infection. That's it, yeah. But we'll need to deal with that as it comes up. But yeah, for now we should be fine. That's why I'm trying to like limit my sleeping and chances. But yeah, right now we're tired. We need to sleep. You don't want to sleep for less than 7 hours. That also increases your likelihood of catching a disease. Also, sleeping for 7 hours will get you the well-rested perk. So we're going to sleep for 7 hours. We should get well-rested, and we hopefully will not catch a disease. I feel well-rested. Jesus Christ, there's a rad storm. I cannot sleep while taking radiation damage. Give me another 7 hours. That was unfortunate. Holy crap. Okay, well we took a tiny tick of radiation damage that we didn't need to take there because I woke up in the middle of a rad storm. Let's just drink some water to make sure we're still topped up on water. Eat one grilled rad roach to make sure I'm topped up on food. Good God. I want to break down the spare pistols and stuff that I got. Okay, we're good. I also want to take a look. Did I get a save there? I did. Okay, so it is still saving when I rest. It's not, I don't have to press the save button. I think we're just going to roll out. Take a look around. I don't necessarily want to go to Concord just yet. Concord can get a little spicy. I don't know that I'm necessarily ready for that level of spice. I think we're going to want to maybe take a look at some other options for a first area. Gather some better weapons and stuff like that. Shotgun shells, 38 rounds, stim packs. Ooh, double barrel shotgun. That could be very handy. Mongrel dog meat. There's like a burlap or a military ammo pack up here. Up by this little statue. Yeah, okay, Molotov cocktail and a pipe bolt action rifle. Ooh, we're getting some good guns here. Okay, I want to follow this shoreline up the river. Jimmy Thiessen, how's it going? Or is it the sun? Whichever it is, hope you're doing well. Glad you could make it. We're just kind of starting out here. We're doing a full survival playthrough. We're not doing like permadeath, not crazy like that. But yeah, it's doing a full survival mode playthrough of Fallout 4. Just starting out. Oh god, missed. Didn't miss. We're good. Lightly modded. I did go over the mods at the beginning. Nothing that's going to affect gameplay difficulty, for the most part. Well, only thing that might sort of affect gameplay difficulty is I added a mod that lets me save without sleeping, but I still need to be at a bed. And it's mostly just to make saving a tiny bit more convenient and reliable without as high of a likelihood of the game crashing. Just because streaming can add some complications that you wouldn't have to deal with in a normal playthrough. But I wanna... we'll see him again later. Yeah, other than that, nothing that's going to affect gameplay. I have a bunch of the... there's a few other mods that technically add some weapons and stuff that I have from my main playthrough. I'm just not going to use those weapons. Plain and simple. And then we've got some nice graphical texture packs and stuff and some weather mods and things like that. Just make the game look a little bit nicer. Shaders, running the E&B shader pack. You know, the basics. Nothing... Oh god, why am I in danger? Nothing too crazy. Take this. Is it a link? Sorry, I have links auto-blocked on this, so if it's a link, I apologize, but... Do you ever have a link you want to send me? Send it to me in chat, in like in a DM. I'll take a look at it when I'm done streaming. But I just have them auto-blocked, because unfortunately, yeah, there's so much spam. Twitch has so much spam these days that we just put the links on the blocked to try and help cut down on that a little bit. Let's pop that, and then I believe we want to follow this pipe up. Also, I can't help but notice that something else killed that deer. I shot that rad stag a couple times, and then I got the XP for it later, which means that that rad stag ran into something else and died. Which is a little concerning. Okay. 44. Snub nose. Oh. I heard it. Hear something. We're good. There's another one right next to me. Oh, and I hit V for VATS. Oh god. I think the raiders heard me. No, it's more mole rats. Woo, woo, woo. Nope, we're still in danger. The raiders heard me, I think. We're gonna back out of here. Get down. Because there's some raiders very nearby. I have many mods and most of them are to fix the game. Yeah, I have a few other things like that too. Like I have one that enables achievements with mods enabled just so that I can have my achievements. Because none of my mods are making the game easier, so we're gonna leave achievements enabled. And I have one that enables the console in survival, just because, yeah, Bethesda game. Sometimes you need the console to fix things, because occasionally the game just decides it's gonna completely collapse around you, and so having the ability to fix that is just kind of nice. I see my plants are quivering a fair bit here. I thought I'd fixed that, but maybe not. Sometimes when there's like heavy wind or a storm coming, okay, they've calmed down. You'll get some quivering. That's even in the base game that happens, like unmodded that'll happen. And I thought I had a mod that was supposed to fix that, but maybe it's not working. Okay. There are some raiders up ahead. I think if we go into... Okay, hold up. I need to figure out my camera controls here. Yeah, you can see one of them and a dog just above that rock there. There's a couple of them around. If we stay far enough back... Okay, there's one there and one there. What have we got for guns right now? 35 damage on that pipe bolt action. We got a frag grenade. We could chuck a frag grenade in. 50 damage on the snub nose, but the range is... Yeah, nowhere near as good as this. So yeah. Raider. Dog. Other raider. Third raider. Glad we waited a second. We're good. I want to see where this one stops. So that, we can do that and then back out. And then just down the hill. They shouldn't be able to find me. They're going to come investigate that shot, but as long as we just kind of back out of there in a hurry, we should be okay. One sec, we're going to set up some hotkeys too. I want you on 2. I want you on 1. Okay, we're good. We're just gonna carefully pick these guys off. One at a time. These early game here without any armor or, you know, health. A single raider like that can absolutely kill you on survival. Like 1 or 2 bullets and you are toast. So we need to be a little careful. Okay, I see the dog. I see one raider. I see the other raider in the back. Dog and the raider are relatively nearby right now. Oh, what did he see? That raider just saw something. Got his gun out. He's reacting to something. That means there's something other than me out here because I'm not in caution. Is it like a mole rat or something? I don't want to take the shot right now because I don't know if I'll get the sneak attack bonus because he's like alerted. Okay, here's my thoughts. We're gonna go to like here. He's sitting down. Got him. So now we're down to just one dog and a raider. One guy's dead over by the trees just around that rock. One guy's dead by the campfire. I'm gonna pop over to this real quick because I need rapid fire capability if something comes over here. I think if they do manage to find their way over here, I'm gonna need to be able to react quickly. I think if I can just pick them off quick without taking any damage, that would be pretty ideal. Like I think I got a light bite from one of those mole rats that jumped me up there. I forgot there was a mole rat ambush there. I don't know if that's like always there. Like I don't remember being ambushed by mole rats up there. Certainly not 4 of them. Like yeah, unfortunately we don't have any silencers or anything yet either, so can't be quite as safe as I would like doing this. We're good. We're good. Okay, I see Raider. I see Dog. Raider goes down first, because Raider could potentially have a ranged weapon. Oh, God. Okay, he spotted me, kinda, so we're gonna fall back. You're back! Hello, hello! Yeah, many mods to fix the guns. That's one of the other mods I have, is the bullet-counted reload, to make the lever-action rifle, specifically, reload correctly. Because it drives me nuts that it doesn't. Bam! Alright, you're down. Where's the dog? Now it's just the dog. I'm comfortable doing that. Beautiful. Alright, didn't take a single hit. We'll grab the bandana too. Gotta find these guys now, which can be a little tricky. Dead bodies in this game tend to blend into the surroundings pretty well. It's honestly amazing how easy it is to lose track of people. Okay, hold up. We're gonna start equipping some stuff so that I can compare without having to pick all this up. Got the names to a few mods if you want. Sure. If you got anything, let me hear them. Will say I'm specifically trying to keep this lightly modded, and anything that would affect difficulty, I'm just flat out not interested in, because I don't want to make it any easier. The plan here is not to make life any easier. So any new guns or anything like that like adds in a new gun, I don't necessarily want to do that because it's not going to be balanced the same as the original game, and I'm trying to keep it balanced as close as possible. The original game with a few choice fixes for things that just felt broken to begin with. Bottle caps, give me that, give me that, give me that. Scrap metal and makeshift welds, a pipe gun retexture. Well, I'll take a look at that. Anything else we want to do here? Weapon damage normalized by ammo caliber. I like that idea, but I don't want to do that for this playthrough. I did do something very similar to that for Fallout New Vegas, because Fallout New Vegas I really liked. They were already pretty good about that, but yeah. Hardcore health overhaul. I have to take a look at that. Again, I don't want to mess with like the actual difficulty of the game too much, because that's kind of the point here, is that I'm trying to play on like the default survival difficulty. So anything that affects that I don't really want to mess with. Not for this playthrough anyway. Not that I'd be willing to look at, future playthrough, but for right now, I think we're good. Improve map with visible roads. I might actually have that. Maybe I don't. I think I have that for Skyrim. I'm pretty sure I have that one in Skyrim, but I don't know if I have that one in here. I do like that one though. That's true. That is a good mod. Because yeah, the map, your Pip-Boy map in the base game is just not very accurate to the map. Classic holstered weapon system. That's cool. That's one thing. Yeah, I might look into that, because yeah, that's one thing that does bug me. Is that if you go into third person here and you like holster your weapon, it just disappears. And like in Fallout 3 and like New Vegas, you would see your weapon. I'd be a little curious to see how that's going to interact with the backpacks. Because like typically with long rifles and like shotguns and stuff, you'd holster them like across your back. Crafting highlight fix. Ooh, that could be useful. Depending on what that does. Let's take a look at that. Thank you. These are all very useful. A classic holstered weapon system. I'll have to take a look at that. I wonder how that interacts with backpacks. Because like typically with long rifles, it'd be like across your back, and I wonder if it's gonna like clip through the backpack and look horribly ugly. I don't necessarily want that. What is it? What quest am I tracking right now? Scrapyards. Not so sure. I guess I could take a look. Best head on over. Is that? Oh my god. I think I know what that is. I think that's one of my 40k mods that we're not going to be using, but I think that's the start of one of them. If it leads to a weird beacon with the 40k Inquisition symbol on it, that's what it is. There's like a Sisters of Battle armor set that I added to the game, and I believe the start for it is in the scrapyard up here, which is where we're heading anyway. We're going to the scrapyard because I want to go check out some of the loot available down there. Another thing to kind of... Oh, wait. No. No, this isn't the same thing. Where is this taking me? The fact that the quest isn't capitalized properly. Like... You can see the way they capitalize every word is capitalized, and this isn't. This is definitely a modded quest. So what are you? Scrapyard is a gold mine. We shall see. Let's have a good look around. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking this is it. I'm thinking this is what I was originally thinking. Yeah. I'm a Warhammer 40k nerd. I'm a big 40k fan, so I do have I have some mods here for that are from my main playthrough that add in like Space Marine armor and a Sisters of Battle armor and a Skitarii armor. But we won't be using those because they're broken. They're way too overpowered. I don't want to use that. But they're in the game, and we might run into them. Like I think the Fusion Core. Do I want to grab a Fusion Core? I want to grab a military grade circuit board? That's 5 circuitry. That's probably good. Hello, friend. I think there is a beacon. Yeah, right there. This strange transmitter. You can see right here with this 40k symbol on it.
Bingo.
If we pick this up, you can see it's got like the Imperial Aquila, all that fun stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna get another thing here. If we go to where it's currently sending me, which is just this random bit of the map down here that you basically would never have a reason to go to, there's gonna be some like Sisters of Battle drop pods that fall out of the sky, and a little battle between some sisters and some raiders is gonna take place, and you get a bunch of power armor and stuff. We're just not gonna bother with that. I don't really have any reason to ever go in that direction, but if I'm wandering around one day and suddenly a bunch of drop pods fall from the sky and, you know, cyber soldiers jump out of them, that's what's happening. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What have we got going on in here? Wonder glue, a fuse, a screwdriver, impact, radaway, purified water. Those are all good. I don't really need to do anything with this, although we can break down some of the weapons that I was picking up. That's probably worth doing. Yeah, I don't need these. We'll keep all of this with me for now. That's good. I believe we want Hot Rodder. That's custom paint job for power armor. More circuit boards, more stim packs. I'm gonna activate this robot, I think. Safely disposing of robotic waste. Delivery log. Prototype sentry bot, unknown issues. Some protectrons, all missing limbs. Decommissioned sentry bots. Robobrains, IQ well below 80. 14 iBots, their vision sensors missing. 9 protectrons, missing all limbs. Defective Mr. Handys that won't stop talking. And more protectrons that are missing all of their limbs. Employee notes. We've got notes here from Dylan in May of 2076, so a year before the bombs fell. More of those protectrons with no arms or legs. How do you even miss that in production? Do they have robots building these robots or something? That's a scary thought. And then a couple of weeks later, robots making robots is yikes. We just got those iBots in there that were actually missing their eyes. Isn't that ironic? Anyway, yeah, something like that. They must have a lot of their own bots on staff or something. And then about a year later, just drop some sentry bots off. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with them. Why would they just throw them away like this? I'm thinking about taking one of those things home and setting it up to mow my lawn. What do you think? A couple months later, more of those protectrons missing everything. I heard from a couple of the other sites they keep getting them too. Someone made a big mistake. Weird that it's cheaper to dump them here and send them back and attach some arms to them. I wonder if we ever get follow-up on what's going on with this. Weird guy dressed in all black just dropped off a sentry bot of some kind. Wouldn't say who they were. That thing looks like it's fully functional. They even had it drive itself into the yard and shut down. Looked in the trunk they threw next to it and had a holotape in there. Thinking about seeing what's on it, but those guys in black had me pretty freaked out. That was from 2 weeks before the bombs fell, and then 2 days before the or 3 days before the bombs fell. I was joking about taking one of those sentries home. Don't look at that holotape. If those guys dumped it here, they had good reason, and you probably don't want to get mixed up in it. We've got an easy job here. Come in a couple times a week, walk the perimeter, and go home. Don't let your curiosity screw that up. So yeah, a little concerned about the government robots they've got going on here. And the last thing we got is this Combat Sentry Protocol Mark IV holotape. Let's go ahead and play that. Commissioned by Redacted and built by Redacted, this prototype sentry must only be operated by official personnel of Redacted or the associated client. Information. Holotape should accompany a Combat Sentry Protocol Mark IV. Redacted is not responsible for any property damage, personal injury, or loss of life sustained when operating this prototype. If you are not a member of Redacted or an associate of this prototype's owner, Redacted, you must destroy this holotape immediately and deny any existence of it or the accompanying prototype. Go ahead and turn her on. This thing is totally safe, don't worry. Operation will boot the Combat Sentry Mark IV and all of its presently loaded systems. This Combat Sentry is a prototype. It is highly recommended all tests are performed in a closed environment under Combat Proto Systems Initiative Code 3392F6. Current user is at fault for any training incidents that occur. Continue with boot up sequence. Yes. Alright. If we turn around, Okay, our combat robot is ready. There are going to be some mole rats that burst out of the ground very shortly. We're going to go ahead and close that door. Okay, cool. Glad that's all taken care of. We could get the teeth for the oil. Don't really need it. Not right now, anyway. Robot. I think I can talk to you, right? You good? Oh, I thought I could, like, send him on a different patrol route. Is that on here? I go to play tape. Can I, like, adjust where he's heading? Ah, yes, here we go. Engage defensive protocol, initiate self-destruct, deactivate. Can I? Yeah, okay, here we go. So you can pick which area he's going to patrol. I think we're going to send him to USAF Olivia. So now he's just going to kind of patrol the road near here. Which is that right there. So yeah, he'll just roll out now and kind of patrol the area between here and the Air Force Station Olivia. Having him around is, you know, generally pretty useful. He can deal with anything he runs into without too much trouble. Occasionally has to vent some heat, but it's not a problem. Sentry bots in this game are insane. They are one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. So he'll be able to handle anything he runs into just fine. We'll just kind of let him go on about his business, and this part of the world will be generally a little bit safer because we have him rolling around out here. There's also this crashed vertebra. Are you? Don't try it, buddy. We did get a fusion core. So like we can actually just hop into this already. Which is pretty sweet. This will keep me a little safer. I think the plan right here is that we've done, we've got a few bits and pieces. We got ourselves some nice loot. I'm gonna swing back towards Sanctuary, and we're gonna drop this power armor off. I don't usually like staying in power armor all the time, because like constantly burning through fusion cores is just annoying. Managing that, it's like an extra resource you have to constantly manage, and I've already got to manage sleep and hunger and thirst and all that other nonsense and health and radiation. I don't need fusion cores on top of that. It's nice to have one available because there are times we're going to want it because the rad resistance it provides, if nothing else, can be extremely useful depending on where you're going. Sometimes the damage resistance also very useful. So every now and then we're going to have a situation where I'm going to want big bulky power armor, and we're going to, it's going to be worth having this with me. But not all the time. Late game, it's definitely one of those, like, you can look into it a little bit more. You're going to have more options for fusion cores. I wish there was, like, perks that affected your power armor more. I wish there was, like, a power armor perk that would make your fusion cores more efficient or something. I think that would have been a fun perk, but we don't have that. So, oh well. Alright, beautiful. I'm not going to sprint here for a minute, because, yeah, you can sprint, but it drains your fusion core more rapidly, which is, yeah, not ideal. Apparently that fusion core I got was, like, damn near full. That was cool. Yeah, like I'm still at like 90 something %. We're gonna drop this armor off, and then we'll swing back and cook up any food I've got. Drink some water, and then probably drop a save here. And then I think we head to Concord. I think we're in a good spot to go to that. All right, right about there should be fine. Should snap to this if I want to do some maintenance on it. Beautiful, fully hydrated. Just to keep my hunger going, we will eat 1 grilled rad roach. Should keep my hunger topped up. Looks like if you eat it before you get hungry, you get the bonus effect from it too, which is nice. We can certainly cook up some more stuff here too. Yeah, we got some mole rat chunks we can cook up. Beautiful. Got some mongrel dog meat we can cook up. We gained a level from cooking. Hell yeah. I've got this terrifying gas mask on. Oh god. Yeah, level up. What do we want to do? We got Lone Wanderer already. That's pretty damn good. Animal Friend is cool. Eventually we're going to want to get to Local Leader. Action Point Refresh is good. Silenced Weapons I don't have any of. Sneak. There's an argument to be made for Sneak. Gun Nut, Shoot First. Okay, gain access to rank 1 mods. We're going to want that sooner rather than later. 5% bonus damage. We're going to want that. Gunslinger, non-automatic pistols do 20% more damage than Rifleman. I'm probably going to want both eventually. I think for now we go with Sneak. Because it'll help keep me safe. Safe and alive. That's going to be useful. I think we're going to sleep here instead of just dropping a save, just to cut off any tiredness ahead of time. I think we're getting a little bit later in the day. The sun's looking like it's getting a little lower again. It's not super late in the day, but that's fine. We'll sleep for 7 hours. We'll hopefully not wake up in a rad storm again. Ooh. Not a rad storm. But a storm nonetheless. It is coming down out here. It's gonna make it a little difficult to see. How's my flashlight looking? Not great. Maybe we'll look at a better flashlight at some point. Like a slightly brighter one. Lights up more area. It'll be fine. Sorry if it's a little dark on the stream right now. I know it tends to be a little darker on the other side of Twitch than it is on my screen, so I'm hoping it's not like just a completely black screen for you guys right now. Hopefully we'll get some nice dramatic lighting out of this. It'll just look cool. Another thing to note for survival mode, if you've never played it, it reduces the range at which compass markers show up. So you can see, like right here, there's the red rocket symbol. I can get, like, let's see, when does it disappear? There. Like, I'm relatively close to red rocket right here. And there's no symbols on my radar. Like, your compass is significantly less good at pointing out what's nearby in survival mode, which I think is cool. I think it's a neat little touch. You don't always know where things are. I know the map reasonably well, so that's not going to matter as much, but there's some smaller areas that I'm just not going to realize are there because I don't remember them.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Yeah, did you lose your owner?
You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
I want to trade with you, dog meat. Oh, you're not named dog meat yet. That's right, because I don't know that you're dog meat. Let's give him his gunner's green bandana and tell him to equip it. So now he's got a dog bandana. I don't think we can really give him anything else right now. Dogmeat found something. Oh, you found a stim pack, didn't you? Good boy. Stim pack and purified water. Awesome. Dogmeat found something. Where are we going, buddy? He picked it up, whatever it was. What'd you get? I don't know. Whatever it was, I hope it was tasty. A stealth boy? Jesus Christ. How am I getting a stealth boy? 10mm pistol, duct tape, good lord. Zip lighter? This is the haul. A proper haul. Dog, we found an enemy. Oh my god. It's happening. Dogmeat. Defend me. There's mole rats. Okay. I'm never sure what causes them to spawn. I was like, I know there's a mole rat ambush here. But I've never understood the like specifics of when they spawn in. Sometimes they just don't seem to appear for me, but other times it's like the second you find Dogmeat, you're just suddenly under attack. Okay, we're good. I heard that rattling. I was like, what the hell is that? I forgot Dogmeat can open doors. No, I don't want any of this. Aluminum can? The tin can. Ugh, tin cans are worthless. What garbage. What a terrible element. Fancy hairbrush. 45mm rounds. Take it. What do we got here? Business entries, new equipment installed, took some wrangling with the head office, finally got all the tools we needed for machined our own parts. No more having to pay for Corvega factory parts. Next time they change the spec on a damn fastener, just take one we got and trim the excess down until it fits. Okay. Rosa, Widow, and Sanctuary Hills restoring an old classic Corvega with her son. Nice woman. Pretty. Kid seems like kind of a brat, but I guess it's the point of her doing this project with him. Anyway, she's doing a hell of a job. I was amazed at how much her and her kid have been able to do on their own. The only reason she even came to me was because the engine is out of her depth. I'm sure we can help her out. That sounds like the nice people here. Take those safe storage. Take care of those barrels before you leave. Inspectors are coming first thing. Just hide them with the others. We'll figure out a long-term solution later. If nature's going to favor us with the cave right below the shop, who am I to argue? Alright, cool. October service logs. Place the Blakes in a Fusion Flea Supreme. Monthly service in the Vault-Tec van. No major issues, but that rep is an uppity asshole. Again, work on a late modern motorcycle. Pre-atomic. What seemed to be simple sticky throttle turned out to be a more serious issue with the cables. Almost all completely degraded, but replaced with platinum parts. Coolant leak in one of the new 2077 Corvega coupes. Bubble top. They don't make them like they used to. Place the automatic alternator in a 2073 Corvega. So not a lot going on. They're not like super busy, but I guess they're more of a fuel station and a service station than a full-on repair site. Take the hot plate. Anything else going on around here that I want to grab? Not really. Let's go check out that cave they mentioned. Might be some useful stuff down there. We can also cook some stuff up here. 12.7 mil rounds. We're getting a lot of those. It's weird. Pen, some trash. Oh yeah, one sec. What does it take for me to craft antibiotics? Oh yeah, ammo. This is ammo for the bolter. The 40k bolter that you can get. I don't know why they added it to here, but whatever. If you're wondering why that's there, that's why. It's also why we've got stuff like a Skitarii rifle, the Mechanicus Armory. You can make all this stuff. I'm not going to be making it. As you can see, it's a little busted. Syringer ammo, traps, utility, jetpack, don't need that. Diamond City radio extended settings, might want to take a look at that later. Vivid Weather's holotape, I don't know if that's important or not. Hold up, am I under attack? No, it's just Dogmeat opening the door. Okay. Where does antibiotics live? I need rank 1 of chemist, I need acid, and I need glowing fungus. Okay, so keep your eye open for acid. That's going to be something we're going to need to keep an eye on. And I'm going to want chemist rank 1 eventually. Let's get down here. Yeah, here we go. Grab the glowing fungus. The fungus is among us. Okay. I know that there's mole rats down here. And that it can get a little dicey. See one of them. We're good. Alright. All clear. Grab more of the glowing fungus. Dogmeat's okay. We will get a quest icon if he gets injured. In survival difficulty, your companions can get injured more easily. And when injured, normally in regular difficulty, they'll just drop to a knee, and then when the combat ends, they'll get back up and be fine. In survival difficulty, you need to go give them a stim pack. And if you don't give them a stim pack, they become, like, wounded, and they will leave your party and wander back to their home location and be unavailable for a few in-game days. I don't know the exact length of time. They are eventually available again. It's not like they permanently die. But they will be unavailable temporarily. I feel like there's rads in there. I'm not seeing anything particularly worth my time. There's also rads over here, for sure. There is a fusion core there, though. Do I want to run in and grab that fusion core and just get back out of there? Okay, took a couple of rads. Nothing too crazy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Back up. I just noticed something. Dogmeat, you're not going to want to stand there. Yeah, there we go. We're good. I was like, I just noticed there was gas buildup in this cave. Take the Molotov cocktail and the pipe pistol. That's fine. Grab that. Grab this. What else going on here, really? Okay. What we got down here? Okay, that was a rabid mole rat. Those are actually slightly more dangerous. But we still got them. Everything is still totally fine. Duct tape. Combination wrench have anything useful? No, it's just steel. Okay. I can remember if there's like an adjustable wrench or not, but no. It might have a screw in it. Glowing fungus. We don't want to drink this. Oh god. Oh lord. Unlock the novice safe. Darn.
Nice.
45 mil rounds sounds good. Ooh, acid. Like it. Duct tape. Like it. Mines, Molotov cocktails. All very useful. Let's get out of here. I think we should save. I'm gonna see if we can claim Red Rocket as a settlement. I don't know if we can yet. I can't remember if you need to like have met Preston Garvey and unlocked the like settlement tutorial in Sanctuary before you're allowed to claim other settlements. We'll check. Can't remember how that all works. Like I don't remember if you need to be part of the Minutemen for settlements to be active. Can I also like just craft some food? Like we got more bull rat. Beautiful. Dog meat. Dog meat. What'd you find? Oh, what? I don't know what dog meat's going on about. It's fine. Okay, cool. We can build here. I'm gonna want to build a bed somewhere in here. Break that down. Hold up. Anything in this? Bobby pin. I guess we'll store some junk here. And then we'll just break this down real quick. Break that down, break that down, break that down. Break that down. Give me some newspapers. I need to break down the newspapers for cloth. Any additional cloth I can get? I could use some more cloth so that I can build a bed, because I don't think I'm going to have enough cloth to build a bed right now, am I? Oh no, I've got exactly enough. Beautiful. We can just build ourselves a bed. We'll stick it back in here. This seems like a good place for a bed. Can I build... Do I have enough to build a water pump? Water pump would be useful. I need 1 concrete. There's got to be a concrete around here somewhere, right? Something around here has got to have some concrete. Do you have some concrete? Steel, rubber, broken fuse? No. It's like a concrete, like a barrier or something. Sometimes you'll find those little like cinder block walls set up, and you can use that. There's concrete here. Wait, are these cinder blocks just like... Oh, that's like... No, I want the campfire there. That fits well with the cooking station. Seriously, nothing I can scrap for some concrete just laying around here somewhere? Come on. Nothing? You're gonna tell me I'm gonna be 1 concrete short of building a water pump? I don't believe you, game. There's gotta be some concrete hiding around here somewhere. Any concrete behind this? No. Am I gonna have to break down that thing, or am I gonna have to just drink some water? Okay. Screw it. Yeah, but there's no concrete. Also, hold up. Workshop stored some junk. A little heavy on the junk. There's not like a bag of concrete around here anywhere? No, I guess they wouldn't. Why would you have that? Why would a repair station have a bag of concrete? That doesn't make any sense. I guess we just don't have any concrete. Now, could break down the crafting station. It is true. Like, it's not actually... We'll leave it. We'll leave it. It's fine. I'll just get some concrete. We'll just get some concrete. Here's the plan. We're gonna swing back to Sanctuary real quick. We'll grab some concrete. We'll run back. There's gonna be some concrete in my thing. We can just grab some out of here, bring it back over there, drop it off. We're gonna slowly set up a series of safe waypoints. Kind of how you want to play survival mode is, you know, the settlements become a lot more important. You're going to set up a series of safety like checkpoints across the wasteland. You're eventually going to want to get supply lines and caravans running. Give you some settlers connecting all of those waypoints. Let's have a grilled rad roach. Keep my food cooking along. Beautiful. Let's get... that glowing fungus, like, heavy? We're just going to deposit all of that in here. It's fine. Mole rat chunks, that's all fine. This is all good. Cook some more rad roach meat. I need to find, okay, in my junk, concrete. Give me, like, 1 concrete. Beautiful. Hop down here, cook that up. I saw I had more. Wait, do I not have enough rad roach? Or do you need 3 rad roach per rad roach meat? Ugh, ridiculous. Okay, let's go build a water pump at Red Rocket. That way Red Rocket's all set up. We're eventually going to need to build like an actual automated water pump. Because if you get the automated ones, the electric ones, they'll generate purified water over time that ends up in the storage in your workshop, which I didn't realize for a long time. Yeah, if you just have a water pump running, it'll just like put extra purified water in your workshop storage, so you can come back to base and it's got a bunch of purified water waiting for you, which is super helpful. For now, we'll just stick one of these. I put it like here somewhere. Yeah, that's beautiful. Put her right about there. Under the overhead, nice little quiet spot to get some water. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll take a sleep. This is fine. We haven't saved in a little while. We haven't slept in a little while. We'll take a sleep. Jesus Christ. Why? We'll take another sleep. A friggin' rad storms out here. I'm telling ya. Okay, dog meat, come on. Let's go. Now there's gonna be a blood bug eating a Brahmin right there. Two of them, and we got both. Does that get me anything? Oh, it's acid. Oh yeah, Brahmin meat? Hell yeah. That was a good haul. What do we got here? Ooh. Nuka-Cola Quantum? I don't remember what that does. Ooh. Dog meat. Dog meat, come here. I got you a treat. Buddy.
Hey.
Yeah, come here, look at this. We got you a red bandana and some welding goggles. You can have doggles and a red bandana. Stylish. Alright. Okay. Concord. Looking good. If I remember correctly, we are going to have some raiders having a little fight in the main road. Because they're trying to kill Preston Garvey, and who can blame them, really? But I don't necessarily want to rush to get too involved. You can kind of hear them there. They're fighting away. They'll just kind of go on. Until we intervene, they're not really going to expert safe. Ugh, can't do anything with that. Nope. Nope. Take all this stuff. What are we doing on inventory weight? 92 out of 190. That's okay. Now then. Okay, reload. Oh. Fall back. There's reinforcements coming. I did not expect that. What are you guys doing here? You're not normally there.
Nothing there now. What do you think? Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet.
Okay, dog meat got her. We're good. How we looking? Keep grabbing the ammo. Salt gas mask. Alright. We can drop some of this. I don't really need all this extra junk. What do we look like now? Ooh. Alright. Holy shit, that's another rad storm. We need to get inside, like, now.
Hey, up here, on the balcony.
Yeah, on the balcony. Fusion cell. Oh god. Fuck the laser musket. We gotta get in. Why? Why is there so many rad storms? Is this my weather mod? Does the weather mod make rad storms more common? Maybe we get rid of the weather mod. Or am I just getting incredibly unlucky and I've had like a rad storm a day? Okay, one down. We're good. We want to cross over to here. We're good. Oh, there's a raider. Oh, yep. The mannequins were blocking for him. Okay, we've got a double barrel shotgun. I don't need more. I don't need more ammo either, really. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Keep your eyes open. Okay, nothing here. Beautiful. Head downstairs. Let's pop this open. Anti-venom and a duct tape. Oh, and a flip lighter, actually. That's actually oil. Take it. Get this moving. Rule spans Sure, whatever. We're just gonna start clearing this out. Okay, tries reset. So cruel is 0, spans and heads are both 1. Get as many of these cleared out as we can. Like, you can frequently just kind of like, oh, this is gonna be an easy one. No, I think it ends in an S.
There we go.
Yep, there we go. Unlock security gate. Beautiful. Grab a fusion core. Grab an empty bottle. I cannot believe we're in the middle of another rad storm. I didn't need the skull. Hold up. We don't need a skull. We're not trying to collect human skulls right now. Warhammer mods or not, we're not going that hardcore. Also, okay, you're up there. Okay. I believe we are currently technically empty. Antimicrobial. Let's show this off real quick. The herbal antimicrobial. Resist infection and parasites. This will make it less likely that if you were to get a disease, it is less likely you will get one of those diseases. Infection is truly awful. So honestly, if we're ever like about to sleep and we're really worried about infection, taking an herbal antimicrobial before you go to sleep is going to be a good idea. I'll take the pipe auto pistol. It's higher DPS is what that little plus was about. Isn't a terrible idea. I want to try something. That never works. That is very clearly supposed to like fly off like a rocket into the middle of the room and blow up those two guys. It never works. Okay, we got one down, but there's another one. There's two guys talking. There's another guy over there. Yeah, not anymore. They're in. Alright. Grab the pool cue. I love this little monument to American war. What the hell? We got these like... Did this happen? Was this a thing that happened in the Fallout universe? Did we fight a war on the moon? I don't remember ever hearing about that. Short pipe revolver rifle. Ooh. That's potentially real good. Hold up, I want to see that. It's not as good as I was hoping. What is this doing? 35 damage. This is doing 25. Yeah, whatever. Give me this back. This will be fine for now. Looks like there's gonna be a couple guys that spawn here, and they're gonna bang on the door by Preston, and they're gonna hear me, and they're gonna walk down this way, and we're gonna try to not get caught out by them. Dogmeat's gonna go deal with him. We're good. Okay, he got one shot off on me, but that's okay. We can deal with one shot. Leather right leg, beautiful. Dog meat managed to head this guy off. Leather chest piece. Oh, we're getting the good stuff. Leather right leg and leather chest piece. We have got a full set of armor on now. Hi, Preston.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen.
Minutemen, so now I'm traveling backwards in time. Yeah, glad to help.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
That ain't it.
Okay, what do we got going on here? Yeah, who are you?
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
Oh, that caption did not appreciate that. Yeah, sounds rough.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
God damn it.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
I like this.
Sturgis, tell him.
Are the captions gonna break
There's a
here?
crashed
Yep.
vertibird up on the roof.
They always
Old
break
school.
here. I think they forgot to
Pre-war.
add a caption for
Not
this line
simple.
for Sturgis.
Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Alright, beautiful. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell.
Ooh.
You dig?
Parched and hungry. That's a little worrying.
Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
Okay.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Okay, already got it. We're all set.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
So, like, this has always bugged me. Like, in all the previous Fallout games, you've needed specialized training to use power armor, and I'm aware that, like, Nate, the male player character, was ex-military, so he would have that training most likely. That's fine, that makes sense. Little less sure why Nora knows how to use power armor, unless maybe she entered into the, courtrooms as a lawyer in full power armor, but I don't know, maybe Nate told her some things at some point. I can agree with that, that's fine, I'm not going to worry too much about it. It is a little weird to me, though, that these guys are just like, do you know how to use that? They just send you up there to go get that power armor, like it's just no big deal. Like, oh, just hop on in, it'll be fine. And like, if you leave power armor sitting around your settlements, like, random settlers can just hop in and run away with it. That's always bugged me. One of the only things I don't like about how they handled power armor in Fallout 4. Power armor feels great, it's super fun to use, but I hate that they just made it like a anybody can do it without any training thing. Like, that bugs me. Also, apparently I gained a level. What do we want to do? Gun Nut is tempting. Gunslinger is also tempting. I don't really need more ammo right now. Action Boy eventually. Tempted to look at Locksmith. I'm tempted to look at Hacker early. Let's grab Gunslinger. I'm mostly relying on this 10mm pistol right now. That's going to help out. We also got Robco Fun. Get the Atomic Command holotape minigame. I'm going to guess not many people paid attention to these because they're not that important. But yeah, if we take a look at them, screw it. I should be able to... Where does that live? Oh, it's the first time I've ever played it, apparently, on Steam. Okay. Start game. Yeah, you just get, like, Missile Command. And yeah, New Vegas. There's a little tiny New Vegas reference in here. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Because no one plays these mini games. They don't have any point. You don't get any, like, upgrades or special rewards or anything. Oh. We're good. We're good. What's the point of this? Like, how long does this go? It's been a long time since I played Missile Command. I don't really, like, remember the ins and outs of it. Oh god, that's bad. Okay, we got a spare one because we did really well. Cool. Like, is there a UFO in this at some point? Like, I think in the original there was like a UFO that showed up every now and then. That's what that plane is, that Chinese bomber. Oh, this is getting real dicey. Oh, I'm doing bad. Oh, I'm doing real bad. Oh, I'm playing poorly. Oh, I ran out of missiles. Oh god. Wait, are we just done? Oh, did I get hit? Oh, is that a thing? Huh. Okay, there you go.
Careful, kid. There's something coming. And it's angry.
Ma'am.
Dog meat sure did find us some help. Just look at ya.
So, he's your dog?
Aw, he ain't my dog. No, sir. Dog meat, he's what you call his own man. You can't own a free spirit like that. But he chooses his friends and sticks with them. He'll stay by you now. I saw it.
You saw it?
You saw it?
It's the chems, kid. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
Okay.
What's the sight?
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now.
Okay, listen, Galadriel.
Right now, I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
Okay. Let's see if we can get this check.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
Nope.
I'm sorry,
Nothing.
kid, but I just don't know. The sight ain't always clear, but believe me when I tell you, it ain't a raider. But I'm tired now. And if I ain't mistaken, you've got a job to do.
So my assumption on her has always been so there are like psychers in this universe. Like there's people with psychic powers. Been that way since Fallout 1. You can find people in the Master's Vault in Fallout 1 that that have like psychic abilities that he's working with. There's one of them in Fallout New Vegas. There's that kid that lives under the bridge by the Long 18 trading post. It's like a psychic, and if you get, and he can see visions for you. I'm assuming that she's like an untrained psyker, and that the chems are just like allowing her better access to those psychic abilities.
Nice.
Perception bobblehead. +1 perception. That's good. What does that unlock for me? Demolitions expert. Demolitions expert's not bad. I can see the throwing arc for grenades eventually. But yeah, I'm assuming that's what's going on with her. I know some people really hate that she exists as like a psychic in this game because they really don't like the like fantastic element of it. And like fair, like psychers were typically pretty off the beaten path in Fallout games, but like they have existed. I'm fine with it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world if there's a little bit of fantastical element to Fallout. Let's be real. Fallout isn't exactly a realistic setting to begin with. Like, radiation doesn't work like this. Oh, hey, wait a minute. There's a duffel bag over there I didn't loot. We'll get this duffel bag. 45 with a sniper barrel. Whatever, don't need that. We can grab the ammo, but not gonna worry about it. I don't want to carry too much crap right now. I feel like I'm getting a little close to inventory. Not super close, but we're a little heavier than I'd like to be. We'll check out the Commonwealth. Now then. I think the plan here is we're going to escort them back to Sanctuary, and then we're going to call apart there. Oh my god, that's right. There's a fucking rad storm. Wonder glue. You know what? Here, hold up. Get me into here so that I'm protected from the rads a little bit. I cannot believe my luck with the fucking rad storms. Okay, that'll help protect me from these rads a little bit.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Now it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America.
God damn it. Alright,
what's
well.
left of it.
Come on, I've got places to be.
God damn it. He ran into here. Get him. Get him. Okay, we're good. Vega storage key, that's useful. I want that. We're gonna have more problems to deal with very shortly. I think I saw that car tick. Yeah, we're good. That'll clear a few of them out. Okay, we're good. Let's just real quick do some scrounging while we got time. And I'm not taking as many rads. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody's still taking pot shots at me. Who is it? It's you two. Oh, they actually hit me there. That's annoying. That was a blind fire shot, too. It wasn't actually aimed. Advance up a little so we hear a bunch of banging. Like we should pretty soon here. Yeah, that. Okay, we want to get back. Okay. Stay falling back. The Deathclaw should go deal with some of the raiders. We are going to use this minigun, I think. No sense not using what they're giving us. Oh god, I went the wrong way. We need to get inside a building. Any building will do. Thank you. I was trying to find my way into that shop, and I kind of walked past the door. How's he doing? He's hiding over there between those two buildings. I like. Alright, here's my plan. A little higher. Eh. I can't quite flush him out. Let's, yeah, there he is. Don't aim for the legs, that's insane advice. That works in Fallout 3, it doesn't work so well here. I'm gonna aim for the stomach. Oh god, dog meat's in trouble. Hold up. Okay, we're good. Dog meat, have a stim pack. There you go. Okay. We're good. Everything is fine. We've taken a little bit of rad damage. Why is my health full? My health actually full? Shouldn't be full. It is. Why is my health full? Have I done anything that would restore my health? I don't think I have. That was weird.
Easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit
Huh.
fussing.
Yeah, I didn't do anything that should have restored my health. Because I definitely took some hits from those raiders. I'll have to watch that footage back and see if I can figure out what the hell caused me to heal there. Is it... Like, I hit a new level, but that shouldn't heal me. Hmm. A little odd.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
Oh, my health just dropped to my rad max, which is what I was expecting. Hold up. Okay, whatever. You guys gonna be okay?
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move some. Listen, when we first met, you
the
said
hell?
you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
Oh, some fusion cells and bottle caps. Okay.
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
Yeah, alright, I'm in.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Okay.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Okay.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him, not clearly, but I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Okay, yeah, where's Diamond City?
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can
Oh,
hardly
hold
turn
on,
out
hold
any
on.
worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's going on with my health? 119 out of 125. It was 117 out of 119 right before I walked in here, wasn't it? Or like it was. Look, my health value is changing. My max health value. Oh, did I eat some food that gave me like a buff to my max health and then it ran out? Is that what happened? That's possible. Maybe it was the like being peckish or something. Like I know that can get a little weird too. All right, we're good.
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
We're right behind you, boss.
I don't think we're gonna wait for them. We'll just clear out the path ahead of them. I think they'll be okay. Grab all the stuff that I want though. Wait, there's a stim pack on you. Come back. Beautiful. You're from earlier, right? Yeah, you're from earlier. You can go down into here where that Deathclaw popped out of and do some more exploring. We're not going to do that right now. We might come back here and do that next time. I think next time we'll probably start out by coming back here and exploring Concord a little more thoroughly. There's some more buildings we can go into. There's some side areas you can access. There's a little bit more going on here. We'll probably come back and start out by like poking around in Concord a little bit more. Getting a bit more of a look at it. For now, let's just head back to Sanctuary. Kind of rest up and reset. Get myself ready to go here. There's an item that I'm going to want to build pretty early on. It was added... I can't remember if this is base game or this was added by one of the... There were a couple of little mini DLCs for this game that just added a bunch of workshop content, where you could build more stuff at your bases, and one of them gives you a rad scrub arch, like a rad decontamination arch. We're gonna want to build one of those like as soon as we can, because having the ability to just like clear your rads off for free. What the hell? Buddy, what did you think you were doing here? This guy. Yeah, having a rad decon arch available at your main bases is incredibly useful, because it just means you get to, for free, like, every time there's a rad storm every day, clear your rads off without having to, deal with Radaway, because you can do Radaway? Yeah, Radaway. The problem with Radaway is that it makes you very thirsty, and B, I think it lowers your immunity for a little bit, so you can you're more likely to become sick after using it. So gotta be a little careful. We're gonna drop you off right about here. Second set of power armor to go with the first. Oh god, am I stuck? No, we're fine. Beautiful. Alright. Step 1, store all junk. Step 2, break down spare weapons. I probably don't need you. I probably don't need you. I don't need you. And break you down. That'll be fine for now. We'll probably store some of this too, just so I'm not sitting on all of it. What we got going on here? We should probably look at upgrading my stuff when we get the chance, just to probably go grab all the armor off those guys, come break it down, convert it into materials, and then we can use that to upgrade some of my armor a little bit. We could buff this leather armor. I think you can take these and just give them all up to boiled. Really, I can go right up to girded if I have enough leather. Cloth, leather, and adhesive. Maybe we just try to go for girded. That's probably not a bad idea. Just give myself some more armor. Damage resistance, not a bad idea. We could do the basic quests once Preston and company make it here, which shouldn't be. Yeah, they're just walking in right now. Well, Preston is? Or did everybody else just like die? I don't think they did, but I don't know where they are. There's going to be some basic quests we can do with Preston and company kind of set this place up a little bit. You can set up some defenses. We can get a farm going. We can get some basic stuff set up here just to make life a little bit easier. We'll probably build like a basic little bunkhouse for everybody at some point here too. Just get that set up. I want to real quick, I think it's under Power Miscellaneous. Find that rad arch and figure out what we're going to need for that. I need circuitry and fiber optics. Okay. So keep your eyes open for that. We're going to want to get one of those cooking as soon as we can. For now, let's cook up any food we can do. I don't know if I have much. I don't think I got much else in the way of meat since the last time I was cooking. Apparently I did. Oh, right. I killed the Deathclaw. And we got that Brahmin. Oh, those are both actually really good. Beautiful. That'll help a ton. So yeah, we'll take that food. We'll go ahead and drink some water here. We'll sleep for 7 hours. And then we will call that apart for now. And yeah, this is going to be the regular stream I'm going to be doing for a little while. We're going to be just trying to do a full playthrough of this. The plan is we want to eventually do, I mean, as much of it as we can. Like, the plan is we just want to do the full main quest of this game, full main quest of Far Harbor, full main quest of Automatron, the full quest from Nuka World. We'll do, I can't remember the name of the DLC, the one where you get the Vault-Tec vault that you become the overseer of. We're going to go do that one. And then once we get to the end of that, we'll see if we want to keep going with some of the modded stuff I have. I have the Point Lookout, and we got that Project Mojave. We can go take a look at some of that. Those are both pretty cool. And depending on how we're feeling, I might want to take a break from Fallout after that for a little bit. But at some point, I want to take a look at Fallout London. Fallout London looks really cool. Very well made, very fun. It does just mean that I'm going to have to figure out whether installing it is going to break all of my mods. I might have to do like a partitioned installation or possibly like buy this on GOG just so I can get a separate installation to play around with. Oh, I've got another level? Let me get a level. Put a point in hacker. Why not? Beautiful. Let's go ahead, rest up here. 7 hours of sleep. Cross fingers, no disease. No whammy. I'm an insomniac. We've got our first disease. I guess we'll talk about this before we leave here because it's going to happen sooner or later. So what that means is we are currently, which one is insomniac? Require more sleep. That's not too bad. What that's going to do is we are more frequently going to run into needing sleep. Sorry. Like me, in real life, right now, needing sleep. But yeah, we're going to need sleep more often. That will wear off on its own after a certain number of in-game days. It's kind of randomized how long it's going to take, so we don't know for sure how long it'll be. Or we could take an antibiotic. If you find an antibiotic anywhere in the game, you can take that and it'll cure whatever disease you got. I don't think that's how that works in real life. I'm not sure you can cure insomnia with antibiotics. Maybe you can. I don't know. I guess it depends on what's causing it, really. But yeah, that's an option we got now. It's fine. And then, yeah, when we come back next part, we'll just go ahead and start talking to Preston. We'll start talking to Sturgis. We'll start talking to Mama Murphy. We'll start setting up all the workstations around here, getting things going, getting my base running a little bit here. Might go out and claim a few more settlements. We're probably not going to be pushing the main quest too hard right at the start here because survival difficulty is incredibly dangerous. We have been very fortunate so far and only taken a couple of very, very light knocks that we were able to recover from very easily. But if you get hit by like a sniper rifle or a Molotov cocktail at this level, you're pretty much just dead. Like there's really no surviving that. So we're going to need to do some more work, get some better weapons, get myself kitted out a little bit more before we go wandering on into the main quest proper. We're going to want to take over a few settlements. I'm hoping... I frequently, when I talk to Preston, he ends up sending me to Ten Pines Bluff, which is like out here somewhere. Ten Pines Bluff is going to send me down to the Corvega factory, which is like down here somewhere, and the Corvega factory is a fucking nightmare to try to fight through, and I'm really hoping that I don't get the Corvega factory, but I probably will. It's like 9 times out of 10 I get Corvega factory as my first settlement that I gotta save, so if I gotta do the Corvega factory, we'll do it. I have a plan for it. I've done it before. It's just a mess. The Corvega factory is a tough dungeon. There's a lot of raiders, a lot of security, a lot of turrets, a lot going on, both inside and outside. And it can be very tricky getting through on survival just because you can get caught out really easily and just mowed down. I do know where there's some beds nearby to make saving a little bit easier. I've got some plans for that. If that ends up being the case. But yeah, we're going to take it a little slow. We're going to start capturing some nearby settlements. We're going to start setting them up, reinforcing them, getting them all garrisoned, everything ready to go. Have some supply lines set up, have some water, food, all that ready to go. And the plan kind of ends up being in survival mode if you want to do it safely. You start here in the upper left corner. You're going to want to kind of slowly push out and establish your settlements and get your area cleared out. Another thing that's worth noting with survival mode that I haven't talked about is when you kill enemies, the amount of time it takes them to respawn is a huge amount longer. I think it's like a month or like a couple of months in-game. Like possibly like 3 in-game months. I can't remember the exact time, but it's a huge amount of time before enemies will respawn. So once you've like gone out and killed all those raiders in Concord, when I go back to Concord, I shouldn't run into any more raiders there for quite a while. You'll still get patrols and like random spawns and stuff like that that can appear, but the static fixed spawns, they do not respawn very often at all. So once you've cleared a path, you are pretty safe to keep walking along that. So you're going to want to slowly kind of expand out and keep clearing a path and get your well-traveled routes, like your roads that you're going to be using frequently, nice and cleared out, and it'll keep you nice and safe. Makes it very, very easy to manage until you start getting into, like your downtown Boston area. Because getting down to Diamond City right here, like I could just make a run for this, but I could probably make it there, but man, it's going to be tough. There's going to be a settlement that I'm going to want to grab right near here. It's going to be very important. There's going to be some settlements over here that are important. There's going to be some settlements over here that I'm going to want to grab. There's going to be the one up here that I'm going to want to grab. Eventually, there's ones over like in this sort of the region, part of the world we're going to want to get. I think there's one down here-ish that I want to grab. I don't remember if there's anything near this. If there's anything near this, it might be worth looking into. I think there's one right about here that's worth getting. We'll take a look at that. There's going to be more to do. We got to, expand out, start covering some ground, and get ready to go. I'm going to call it a part there for now. Thank you all for joining. It's good having everybody here. The social media links, as usual, will be here. Twitter, where I'll post any updates. YouTube, where I've got all the archive VODs. We'll make sure that's all up to date and get that all put into playlist format and everything's ready to go for you. And yeah, we'll be doing more Fallout just over the next couple of weeks to months. It's going to be whenever I have a time to stream, that's going to be what I'm streaming. It's usually going to be a little earlier than this. Today we did a little bit later. Just because I just got off work, wanted to catch a nap before I started streaming. Apparently, I need to take another one because I'm getting real tired. But we're going to call it apart. We're going to roll out. Thank you again. I will see you next time. Anybody online? Ghosty's online. Doing Pokemon Emeralds. Ooh, that's fun. Can I get that copied in here and we'll go send a raid in the direction of Techno Ghosty? And I will catch you all later. Bye for now.